All my life I had to be patient. Like Meek Millie, I was dream chasing. Finger to the law when I see haters. Oh, the feeling when you tell your niggas we made it. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. It's showtime like Kareem Lakers. I make a masterpiece, scene basic. No Meek Millie, but I'm dream chasing. Took the shortcut like Anita Baker. I want the bright lights that you see in Vegas. I need a big house with like 3 basements. Drop an M on the whip, think I'm speed racing. Don't know if it's the Transformer or the Green Ranger. My nigga Mac got the beat banging. Young nigga selling crack as a teenager. Had fiends playing baseball out here free basing. Had me showing off the rings like a Freemason. My mama gone, but I keep pacing. Trying to keep it all together like I need braces. Family calling when they need favors. When I was broke, they was acting like complete strangers. All my life I had to be patient. Like Meek Millie, I was dream chasing. Finger to the law when I see haters. Oh, the feeling when you tell your niggas we made it. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Rest in peace, the Neppy was the street savior. Got my credit right now, I need acres. Gotta turn your dirty money into clean paper. Trying to own a franchise without a key player. I go through hoes like I weave laces. Tree blazers, let they mama noodles be flavored. Meat takers that be acting like the D sacred. You bust in, you would think they on their knees praying. Then I slide like a screensaver. When I'm done, make some scrambled eggs, cheese bacon. Then it's on to the next, I ain't a speed dater. Little bitch ain't gon' hear from me till weeks later. I don't see no things changing. Kids still dodging bullets like they seen Matrix. These young niggas really need saving, but OGs won't teach them that the street's dangerous. All my life I had to be patient. Like Meek Millie, I was dream chasing. Finger to the law when I see haters. Oh, the feeling when you tell your niggas we made it. Ooh, baby.
Ooh, baby. Hey, my boy said the boy dodging bullets like the scene in Matrix. Hey, there's a lot of fighters out here dodging bullets like the scene in Matrix right now. No kizzy, bro. What's popping with my peoples, man? Hold on, turn the camera. What's popping, man? We here bright and early on the Monday. On the early side, I was up late in the lab working, man, putting this show together, getting some other shit together on the channel and everything, man. So definitely, I'm happy to be here on this Monday morning with y'all, man. I know some of y'all probably at work, getting it in, getting to the bag. You know what I'm saying? You know, some people probably sleep. Some people probably just chilling whatsoever, but it's all good, man, as long as you're alive and you well. Hey, much love, blessings, and prosperity and peace to you. You feel me? You know what I mean? But we in the flesh, man. And I got a crazy show in store today, man. We gonna talk about some things, man. We got some shit going on, man. And just to let you know, we active all week, man. We got a lot of shit coming this week, man. Starting like today with this show today, and of course tomorrow, I'm gonna be having another conversation, man, with my guy, Nico Woods, Nico Da Vinci Woods from Washington D.C., man, up and coming featherweight. 5-0, 4 knockouts, man. So he will be on the channel with us tomorrow at 5 p.m. on Tuesday. And of course, you know, Wednesday, sorry but not sorry, Boxing Talk Wednesdays, man. You already know we got the regular Wednesday show that we do every week, you know what I'm saying? Live at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time every Wednesday. Sorry but not sorry, Boxing Talk Wednesdays, you feel me? We got that. So we active. And I got another conversation too This is a good one. I got another conversation later this week too. You know what I'm saying? That with one of my guys, man, which is I can't wait to have him on because we're gonna kill some narratives when I bring him on later this week for sure. We're gonna kill some narratives in this sport of boxing when I bring this guy on later this week, man. And I ain't gonna mention his name and nothing. I just gotta wait and see. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay tapped into the channel, man. But man, salute to everybody, man, for sure. I see my boy Savage Bo in the building, man. Salute to my dog Savage Bo 305, man. My boy. Hey, man, I know you seen the boy, what's his name? What's his daggone name? Malachi Tony, man. Malachi Tony got the he in the cover of college football for the game this year, man. So salute to Malachi Tony in Miami, man. Salute to my dog Savage Bo, man, out there 305 finest in the building. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? What's good with my boy? You know what I'm saying? What's poppin' with my dog Malaza in the building, man? Hey, Malaza, bro. I was gonna try to get with you, dog. And I was gonna try to get with you so I can have you translate Xander Zayas interview. But it's all good though, man. Salute to my dog Malaza, man. Malaza, man. That's my dog, man. Salute to my dog. Yeah, bro. Savage Bo. Yeah, man. Malachi Tony on the cover of EA Sports College Football, man. The game for this year, man. That's dope shit, man. For real. For sure. For sure. Oh yeah, for sure, fellas. If I need it today, I'm gonna bring you up for that for sure. Salute to my boy Malaza in the building, man. You already know. You know what I'm saying? But shit, just getting started, man. Getting started. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the hype button. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. You know what I mean? And as well, share the show, man. Share the show on your social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Threads. Share the show, man. Help us in the algorithm. Push this content in the algorithm, man, for sure, man. We active. We are active heavy this week, man. So y'all gonna see CamJ a lot this fucking week, for sure. I'm just letting it be known now. Y'all gonna see me a lot this week. You know what I mean? And it's starting the day, man. So starting off the show, man. You already know I always, like to do throwback fight of the day. You know what I'm saying? Which I got two in particular for us. This throwback fight is the same two guys, but they had two fights. And I gotta show it. And this was requested from some of my boxing family out here in recent time, and man, from the other day, from the show this past week, you feel me? So throwback fight of the day, we got two of them, but it's with the same two guys, though. You feel me? Salute to my boy Isaiah. What you doing, man? I heard you last night on 2 Cents going crazy cooking, bro. What's poppin', my boy, man? So, all right, let's get it. So we're gonna start with this this first throwback fight of the day right here. And let me go ahead and pull it up real quick. I'm going to turn the camera off real quick on Simerton so I can play this, John. And we can get to it. Yeah. Oh.
Crowd already starting to cheer. Arguello with a right hand that scores on Pryor, whose legs buckle for a moment.
Both fighters are a little tight.
A right hand by Arguello.
Well, he's really thickened also.
There's a right hand, snaps the head back, and Pryor is hurt. That was the best punch of the fight. Pryor a left jab and a combination again. And Arguello's in trouble. Arguello in big trouble against the ropes. Pryor going for the kill, trying to put him away. Arguello trying to cover up. A smashing right hand. Arguello's helpless against the ropes. Arguello's hands at his side. It's over. Aaron Pryor has retained his junior welterweight championship. Arguello slips to the canvas. One.
Hey, the boy, Cincinnati's finest, Cincinnati legend, boxing legend, Aaron Pryor versus Arguello, man. That was the first fight, man, that was a pure fucking classic. Pure fucking classic. Boys, That's when they was fighting 15 rounds. That fight right there, the first fight right there with Pryor and Arguella, Pryor stopped them in the 14th round, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Barn burner. You know what I'm saying? In the Orange Bowl, one of the biggest fights around that time. You know what I mean? Gate was huge. You know what I'm saying? Big shit right there from Aaron Pryor, man. You know what I'm saying? Cincinnati shit. And y'all already know I gotta play the second one too. You feel me? I gotta play the second fight. You know what I'm saying? Which a lot of people feel it was like controversial because of you saying you see my boy Aaron Pryor in the corner. You know what I'm saying? We know that if you know, you know. But let me play the second one, man, for Pryor Arguella 2, man, which was another bar burner as well, man. Them boys had 2 fucking classics, man. And this was real boxing. This was real boxing back in the day. This was real boxing right here back in the day. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So let me play the second one of Pryor and Arguella 2 right here.
He'll stay in there.
Ahora, muchachos, afuera. Hasta que toque. Ganchos y derechos al cuello. Okay.
So we have reached round 10, scheduled for 15, the WBA Junior Welterweight Championship. It has been a dandy.
Arguello's right eye, the bottom of his right eye is swollen, and it looks like it's very, very irritating. His skin is very, very red. He's been vulnerable to that Pryor right cross all evening. There it is again.
Combination by Pryor. Pryor pummels Arguello.
Arguello's eye is swollen now. He's taking a tremendous repeat head punishment.
Another right cross dished out by Aaron Pryor. And these are taking their toll against Arguello.
Pryor never seems to go to the body. He's always going to the head. He's a headhunter. You notice that, Steve? All to the head, nothing on the inside.
And Arguello's eyes, the area around the eyes are beginning to swell and bruise, puff up.
What tremendous heart Arguello has, really. Any other fighter would have been out of this by this time.
He is living up to what he said. I'll tell you, putting the last drop of his blood into this fight.
That Pryor is certainly a tremendous fighter. I'll tell you, he's got more stamina, and he keeps coming back. Where he gets it from, I don't know.
Here goes Pryor again. Oh, what an uppercut to the chin of Arguello. Arguello's in trouble. He's down. He's down on his right knee, and he goes to the seat of his pants.
He's had it. Arguello, I'm sorry to say, doesn't look too good. His eye is hurting him, and he's staying down.
That's it. It's all over. It's all over. Aaron Pryor retains his WBA Junior Welterweight Championship for the 8th time.
Man, hey. Crazy right there, bro. Barn burner, like I said right there. And salute and long live Aaron Pryor, man. Aaron Pryor and Arguella, man. 2 fights that them boys had was 2 classics, man. And in that second fight, Aaron Pryor, he stopped Arguella in the 10th round out of 15 in that fight right there, man. So crazy right there. Salute to Aaron Pryor. Salute to Aaron Pryor Jr. too out here in Cincinnati, man. Been putting in a lot of work with the young kids out here, man. The young amateurs out here in Cincinnati, man. So he got a gym out here. His son been, putting on and, pushing these young amateurs out here, man, along with Rasheed Warren as well. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my dog, Rasheed Warren, out here in Cincinnati. You know what I'm saying? If y'all familiar with Mike Stafford was Rasheed Warren and Adrian Bronner's trainer. And Mike Stafford took after a lot of the Cincinnati Golden Gloves out here in Cincinnati, on his come up, in years. And, once Mike Stafford passed away, Rasheed Warren took over all of his responsibilities in coaching the amateurs, in Cincinnati Golden Gloves out here in Cincinnati, man. So salute to Aaron Pryor Jr., salute to Rasheed Warren. I mean, RIP to Mike Stafford, you know what I'm saying? Long live Mike Stafford, Coach Mike, and long live Aaron Pryor, man. You know what I'm saying? The Hawk, man. You know what I'm saying? Long live the Hawk, man, for sure, man. 2 banger-ass fights from Pryor, you know what I'm saying? One of the best 140-pound fighters that laced them up. All gas, no brakes, cooking shit out here, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah, man, salute to my dog, Aaron Pryor, man. Long live Aaron Pryor, man. And let's see who else in the building coming in here. What's popping with my family today? What's good with my boy on the money line, man? What's popping with my dog, man? What's good with you, bro? For sure, man. For sure. My boy Isaiah, what you doing? Said fucking classic for sure. Facts, bro. Both of them. I felt like both fights was classic. For real, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? What's good with my boy Trey Skills in the building? Salute to my dog Trey Skills in the building, man. What's popping with my boy? What's popping with you? Malaza said, Arguella Richard. Yeah, that's another barn burner. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Another barn burner. You know what I'm saying? Facts. What's good with my boy Just Do, man? What's poppin'? Salute to my dog Just Do, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to my brother Just Do, man. Dude is doing amazing work over there, man. Consistent with the content, man. One of the guys I've been watching for a while, man. So salute to my dog Just Do, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to his channel. Tap in with the bull. The man is active pretty much every day. So he's active. He's active. For sure. You know what I'm saying? So salute to my dog Just Do, man, for sure. My boy Savage Bo, he said, good ass fight. If you let true boxing fans these days tell it all, that fight was ass. They only like jab and not get hit. Facts, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to say this too. I do like the sweet science, and the sweet science is a part of the sport, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, be entertaining. Entertain us. That's all I ask. Entertain us with you going to be with the sweet science. You know what I mean? One of the best people entertaining us with the sweet science, I could say, was Pernell Whitaker. He had a lot of flair with a lot of his, with the sweet science, man, which made Pernell Whitaker entertaining as fuck. You know what I mean? That's just the fact of the matter. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Then boxer like Haney, Hitchens pretend we buy their 12-round spread. Facts. What's good with my sister, Miss Joette? Happy Monday, sister. What's popping with you, sis, man? Hope all is well with you, my sister. Miss Joette, one of my day one supporters, man. I salute to my sister. Much love to my sister, Miss Joette, for sure. Thrill Hill in the building. Seattle's finest in the building. What's popping, my boy Thrill Hill? All right, man. So, all right, let's go ahead and dive into some of these topics, man, that we got. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of shit to cover, by the way. Got a lot of shit to cover, but we're gonna get it cracking. Let's get it cracking. All right, man. If you didn't know, of course, last Wednesday night, I had my conversation with my boy Albert Bell. You know what I'm saying? Albert Prince Bell, you know what I'm saying? My guy from Toledo, Ohio. And great conversation, dope conversation. If y'all missed it, watch it after the show. You know what I'm saying? But amazing conversation with Albert Bell. You know what I'm saying? He's a well-spoken young man, very humble, you know what I'm saying, and hungry to, finally get that world title that he's been working hard for. You know what I mean? And like I said before, mentioned, of course, the IBF, they ordered him and Lucas Body in the title eliminator. And they had 3 days. They had 3 days to, accept the position and give their availability to the IBF, in which, Albert Bell, of course, he immediately did so. He accepted his position for the title eliminator with the IBF, gave him his availability, and he was just waiting pretty much to see what Lucas Body was going to do. And, of course, Lucas Body, within them 3 days, we had the whole conversation about Lucas Body where it's like, shit, Lucas Body is in a tough spot because of the fact that, he may get ordered by the WBA to fight Kid Austin. You know what I mean? And he got ordered with the IBF with Albert Bell. So then in situation in particular, it's like within them 3 days, what's the move for Luka's body? And we end up finding this move. Luka's body, he ended up turning down the IBF title eliminator, man. And before the 3-day deadline and ditching that path since his team eyes a faster shot at the vacant WBA title right here. So with that being said, you got Chavez and Cordina. Of course, Joe Cordina is number 1 in the WBO. You know what I mean? So he may get ordered to fight Abdullah Mason next, possibly. That may be a thing for him. But hasn't happened. We know Turkey Al-Sheikh, he has aspirations to make the fight between Abdullah Mason and Joe Cordina, in which he mentioned, this past week, and I spoke about it on the show as well. You know what I mean? And the situation with, the WBA, they still haven't ordered Flo Schofield Jr. versus, Luka's body in particular. But the crazy thing about it is, too, it ain't really a guarantee that he going to get the order for real. You know what I'm saying? Even though I think it is a guarantee for Lucas in a sense, because he did fight in the WBA title eliminator on the MVP card this past year. You know what I mean? So that put him in that position to where he could be fighting for that WBA. So we expected the WBA to probably, order Kid Austin versus Lucas body instead of Lamont Roach. If you ask me, I would have rather see Lucas body. I would rather see Lamont Roach and Kid Austin get it cracking. That's just my personal opinion, but it is what it is. Look forward to possibly seeing Lucas body versus Floyd Schofield in the spring and possibly win the WBA order. We're still waiting on them to order it still. And of course, Albert Bell in particular, he's still in the IBF situation where he got the title eliminator. It's just wondering who gonna be his op for that situation. You know what I mean? So we'll stay more close into the situation for sure. Salute to my brother Albert Bell, man. Make sure y'all check out my dope conversation I had with him after the show. Not now, but after the show. But yeah, man. Let's go ahead and get it cracking, man, with the next topic that we got, which is let's go ahead and recap last night Zuffa boxing, man. Zuffa boxing, I ain't gonna lie. The card, it started off like kind of shaky to me in a sense, but then it picked up. It was a decent night last night for them. I can say, all right, the first card that Zuffa had, it was ass. I did a whole show about it. I did a show. I'm like, man, this Zuffa boxing shit trash. And the second event that they had with Rayo Valenzuela, main event, it was a decent event. They had some good fights on there. And I can say for this event, I thought the event was going to be as real in a sense. But watching the fights overall, the fights actually decent last night. I ain't going to even lie. It was some action. I seen leather on leather last night. So I wasn't mad at it for sure, man. And we seen some knockouts last night, man. So definitely it was a decent card for sure. I would let me show y'all who was in the building though last night that had me surprised though before we get started. I'm looking like I'm looking in the crowd, right? Hold on, let me take it down. I'm watching the fights last night, right? And then I'm looking in the crowd, I'm like, is that Teofimo? I'm looking at Teofimo with the glasses on. He in the crowd over there. He dancing and shit. I'm like, what is it? I'm talking last night. I'm talking to D1 William Old School. Salute to my boys, AB White Man Boxing Podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? We was, on the back scene, watching the fights and, talking to each other, watching these fights and everything. And I'm like, is that T.O.? And it's like, they like, man, I don't know. I'm like, bro, that's T.O. T.O. in there dancing and shit. He just fought 2 weeks ago. What the fuck is he doing over here in Zuffa? And his boy looked like he was having him a good little time. He's spending his little bread and he drinking in that bitch. Like he didn't give a fuck about losing 2 weeks ago. I mean, of course, when you lose though, after a while, like you gotta, get up, try again, do your thing, move forward. You feel me? So I mean, in that aspect, I ain't saying T.O.'s supposed to be in that bitch sombering, crying for weeks and shit because he lost to Shakur Stevenson, you know what I'm saying? But it was surprising. It was surprising to see Teofimo Lopez at this event last night, though. This man was in there chilling like a motherfucker. Just chilling in there, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, hey, this is nasty work. Like, Dio. He's having him a good time in there, man. So, salute to T.O., though. You know what I'm saying? Loving to see him active, though. But that was crazy to see that boy in the building, though, like that, though, man, on some shit. So, I mean, it was three crazy knockouts in this card last night that I want to present to the table. That was crazy. And the first one, man, and it was crazy. This fight between these guys, it's kind of crazy. When you see two foreign guys come in there, like, two Spanish guys come in the ring. Like, when I seen these two guys came in, I'm like, hey, this fuck around be a barn burner for real, probably. I don't know, they got some Spanish flavor in here, you know what I mean? But this ended up a barn burner as long as it lasted. But let's go ahead and drop the clip.
This whole fight, Benito.
Oh! What a right hand! Second knockdown score! I don't think the hand's going to be able to continue, guys.
That's a good call. Right. That's a good call. That's a great call by the referee. There's no need for that fight to continue and for the young fighter Maheda.
Yeah, it was crazy right there, man, because dude stopped him. Like, he dropped him early. Let me get his name because I forgot old boy's name. All right, so is it Jabrio paid Benito? You know what I'm saying? He was the underdog in this fight with Abel Mia and ended up getting stopped by the underdog, man, by Jabrio, man. Jabrio definitely cooked, bro. He dropped them in that same round and then ended up finishing them and stopping them later on right there in that clip right there, man, which was big business. That was crazy. It was a crazy knockout. I was like, okay, they here. They throwing leather on here tonight. Like, okay, I'm jacking it. And let me go and play the second one. This was the co-main event between Umar. We're gonna say Umar and Ahmad. I ain't saying their last names. I'm gonna jack their damn last names up. So I ain't gonna say their last name. We just gonna call them Umar and Ahmad. That's what we're gonna call them. But drop the clip. Man, dude, Umar flatline, bro. That was one of the meanest uppercuts on the knockout that I seen in a while last night. So nasty that I gotta drop the clip again for that shit because it was nasty. It was definitely nasty. Call the paramedics immediately. Call them immediately. Call them immediately. Because that uppercut, oh my God. Bruh. I thought dude seen a whole nother life. Like he was in the shadow realm in that motherfucker after he got hit with that uppercut, dog. Like that shit was nasty, man. Definitely last night, man. A lot of people on in the boxing world was sharing that clip right there. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to play this clip on the show tomorrow because that shit was nasty as hell. Like for sure, man. But salute to Umar, man. Stop dude early, man. In the second round, man, it was easy work for him for sure. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of crazy just watching him before the fight. I'm like, oh yeah, he about to do Brett. He about to fuck around and do Ahmad bad over there. And he definitely did him greasy for sure. Definitely did him greasy. And let's get to the main event, man. The main event with F.A. Ajagba, Charles Martin, the fight that people was anticipating last night on this card, the main event. And it was short-lived. We just say it was short-lived. Let's just say that. Let's drop the clip. That knockdown right there, that was in the third round. If y'all watched the fight last night with F.A. Ajagba and Charles Martin, F.A. Ajagba, I felt like Charles Martin won the first couple of rounds. You know what I'm saying? Which I seen a lot of my peoples, they was believing the same thing, thinking that Charles Martin, he got those first couple of rounds. So we're like, okay. But it was crazy just watching this fight in the beginning of the fight when, they first started. I'm like, Charles Martin, he got his hands a little bit low. I can see openings for FA where he can expose and possibly stop him. And you see right there in the third round, F.A. Ajagba got the knockdown, man, where he was pressing him. And it was crazy because when we seen F.A. Ajagba fight Martin Bakole was pressing F.A. Ajagba. Ajagba was fighting on the back foot the whole entire fight. You know what I mean? And that was the first time I seen F.A. Ajagba ever really fight on the back foot like that and get chased down by one of his ops for real. But F.A. Ajagba was definitely pressing the issue last night on Charles Martin. Charles Martin was trying to box strategically, trying to mix it up on the outside and then on the inside a little bit, but didn't pay the dividends in this next round.
Rushing his offense, just waiting for a good shot to get through because that's going to end it just like it did right there.
It is over. TKO, statement made. F.A. Ajagba.
Man, it was just crazy, bro. Like Charles Martin, he got knocked down before that stoppage happened in that round too. Where this motherfucker Charles Martin, he started like he said when he was hitting the canvas on his back on that second knockdown in the fourth round last night. He said something he was talking shit to F.A. Ajagba. That was one of the first times I seen a fighter talk some shit to a fighter when they got their ass knocked the fuck down. I'm like, what are you talking shit for? You need to lock in. You need to lock the fuck in. Because this nigga is on your ass right now. Like this man, F.A. Ajagba was on your ass. You better lock the fuck in. What you talking shit for and you just got knocked down for? You make this make sense to me. I'm not talking shit. If a nigga put me down, if I'm talking shit, I better get up and handle business. Charles Martin didn't handle no business. He wasn't standing on no business. He wasn't standing on shit after that second knockdown in the fourth round because he got knocked down the first time in the third round. But overall though, salute to F.A. Ajagba, man, getting the win last night, man, and we get to see him move on. And Charles Martin, with him being 39 years old, you know what I'm saying? He already gatekeeper status, obviously. You know what I'm saying? If he fight once or twice again, probably after that, you know what I'm saying? He going to be there to get his ass whooped like he was last night. You know what I'm saying? They're going to put one of them young boys that's up and coming in the heavyweight division. They'll fight Charles Martin and kick his ass. You know what I'm saying? That's just how the game go. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how the game is, man. Hey, sorry, but not sorry. That's how it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is, man. But overall, the event last night was decent, man. It was decent. And I'm gonna pull up this post press conference from Dana White. We're gonna get into that because Dana White says some interesting shit. He was popping shit last night. Dana White was popping big shit last night after this card last night. Let me see who else in the building real quick. Let me see who else in the building. I see my people pulling in. What's good to my brother, man? B King in the building. What's popping with my dog, man? Salute to my dog, man. B King, man. What's popping with you, brother? What's good, man? Hope everything is good on the day, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Malaza. Hey, it was. I think the second fight of the night. I can't remember the names of the guys. The second fight of the night, it was like an early stoppage, bro. Where I was in that fight, I was like, I wasn't feeling. I'm like, I told D1 and William Old I'm like, man, this second fight ass, bro. That stoppage was trash. You know what I'm saying? But far as Morton though in particular, like he was getting his ass whooped. It was gonna get stopped eventually because Charles Martin just had no dog in the fight from round 3 to 4. You know what I'm saying? For sure. See else in the building. Who else in the building? Yeah, Thrill Hill. That uppercut was crazy. Salute to my boy, Mr. Altruistic in the building, man. 513, man. What's popping with you? You already know the vibes, my boy. What's popping with you, boy? You already know. He said he gave that man roach legs. Facts, bro. Facts, man. Thrill Hill said Peeps was saying Martin with the long camp will win. I didn't think so. The crazy part going into this fight, I thought it was like a 50-50 fight, but then I was leaning more so F.A. Ajagba for real. And especially when they did they walk out on the ring walk last night, I'm like, yeah, I got F.A. now, bro. It's 50-50 probably because we don't know what F.A. coming out. You know what I'm saying? Because F.A. Ajagba isn't a guy that's feared anymore. He used to be feared, but after he took a loss, you know what I'm saying, he wasn't feared anymore. You feel me? Salute to my boy Savage Bo. He said, I wonder if dudes that's always defending Zuffa like Boxing Hacker watched the Zuffa card last night. I doubt they did because there was a lot of knockouts on that card last night. They hate that style of boxing, bro, for real. Bro, like, it was a lot of knockouts last night. Real shit. I ain't gonna try to think. Let me pull it back up. I'm about to say what fights was I don't even think none of the fights went to decision last night. Just to kind of think about it. Let me see real quick. If I remember. Let me pull that up. Oh, shit. I got to scroll up in this thing. Yeah, it was only 2 decisions last night. 2 decisions last night on the fight with Antonio Woods and Mark Buick. That was a good fight right there, too. Mark Buick was the underdog. And he won. He upset Antonio Woods last night. And Oswaldo Molina and Joshua Clark. That was a decision. All the other fights that they had, all knockouts last night, man, for sure. As my sister, Miss Joette, she said, I'm mad I missed that fight, but I can't support Dana and Turkey, so I'm not watching none of their cards. Hey, I feel you, sis. Hey, I ain't even mad at you. Sister. Now, let me pull this up real quick with Mr. Dana White. I got to pull this up with Mr. Dana White from last night because he was popping big shit last night. I was like, Dana White, what you, boy? Like, you better relax. You up here getting too hyped and shit. All right, let me see. Dana White. All right. Let me share my screen real quick. You got it. Share screen. So we can react to this Dana White press conference because he was popping big shit.
Scrolling on their phones with Purdue Global. Well, you can turn that time into a degree, and maybe even quicker than you thought possible. I'll show you how. This is how many hours you spend.
What's up, brother? All right. Performance of the night went to Benito, Umar.
I can't hear the sound.
Antonio Marco fight of the night.
Hold up. Oh, I can't hear no sound. I'm tweaking.
All right.
Hold on. Let's do that back. So I'm looking like, I don't know. Let me do this real quick. Hold on. Because I'm looking like the share screen. I'm like, I ain't hearing nothing. Oh, okay. Now, all right. Now I know why. All right, y'all. Hold on. Let me do it back again. Let me run it back. Share the scrizzy. All right, we got it.
What's up, brother? All right. Performance of the night went to Benito, Umar, Antonio Marco fight of the night.
It feels like, and look, we don't have a lot to choose from, but for me, this one felt like the best Zuffa boxing event so far. Would you agree? What were your thoughts on the night?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like they're only going to get better, as we continue to, figure things out, do what we do. Like I said, at the end of this year, judge us on our body of work, I would say.
Are you still seeing production things that you want to change, or at this point is it now moving on to the matchmaking and just differences in matchmaking?
No, I'm going to be working on the production for the next 5 years. So yeah, I won't be happy for a very long time on the production.
When we come in here for the Contender Series, we often talk about the nerves these guys feel like when they come into the Apex. It feels to me like some of these guys don't suffer those nerves. Do you think that's just because they're experienced boxers, or do you think it's because they're seeing an opportunity that's not really available to them?
I wouldn't say they don't feel the nerves. I mean, I think every fighter and every combat sport feels nerves. What I smell in this new world we're living in is opportunity, is what I smell. I think that a lot of these guys, there's all this bullshit talk about boxing and how much money everybody makes and all this other stuff. It's an absolute myth and it's total bullshit. And these guys are now a part of something that's either has never been or hasn't happened in a very long time, and they all feel.
Hold on. What the fuck? What the fuck is he talking about? And what is different? What is Zuffa doing different than others? That's what I want to know. Let's start there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Dana White, he after you gonna watch more into this shit. He getting too fucking cocky for his own kind with this shit right now.
I mean, some of the kids that walk through the headquarters here are telling their people, like, I feel like I'm getting signed by the New England Patriots, or they feel like they're being treated like athletes and they feel like professional athletes. So the more that starts to happen and the more this starts to feel like home, I think you're going to see a lot of what you saw tonight.
In a way, does that almost do your job signing new athletes for you, right? These guys come in here, they get that experience, and then they're going to go and tell other boxers what it's like coming here. And do you expect that over time, everyone's going to kind of want a piece of this, feeling like a professional athlete?
Check out Bet365's
This my thing. I don't see
unrivaled early payout offer.
feeling like they're a special athlete. Let me stop it. Why is they feeling like they're a special athlete? What? Because they wearing Zuffa trunks and they wearing Zuffa merch and shit when they walking into the ring? Like, what are they like? What's the what's the difference? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like this boy Dana right there, that boy trying to infiltrate the media mind with that bullshit, dog.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't like coming into these things and talking too much about, but at the end of this year, just watch what happens. I mean, I haven't said anything about Eddie Hearn. Me and De La Hoya are what we are. the WBC, I haven't said anything about. They don't stop talking. The WBC and Eddie Hearn, and all the shit that De La Hoya talks. I mean, we all know he's fucking mentally ill, but you know, the guy's, you know, talking all this shit, and place is in foreclosure. He's suing his fighters to try to stay with him. Has he done a clapback Thursday recently? I would fucking love to see an episode of Clapback Thursday this Thursday from Oscar De La Hoya.
Hey, now I will say this. He cooked right there because Oscar worried about the wrong shit. We ain't see no Clapback Thursday this past week. We already know Oscar just got granted to put a halt on the Virgil Ortiz and Boots Ennis fight because Virgil Ortiz sued Oscar because he's trying to get out of his contract with Golden Boy. And of course, you know, the rumors of Oscar having financial issues and everything and stuff like that. I mean, he was cooking right there. He was cooking. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense. That's what I said. Oscar, where you at? You have to come outside, my guy. You got to come outside and talk, bro. Dana White popping shit.
But yeah, I mean, everybody feels it. It's already happening, and it's going to be a fun year.
Do you feel like the more those guys are talking, the more it kind of shows that they're aware of how serious?
There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. I mean, we're in our third event here, and we're already in 18 territories across the world on television and on Paramount.
Where? Now, I would love to see the numbers of all the people that's watching these fights. I'm going to tell you that right now. Some people didn't even know Zuffa was having a card until last night. You know what I'm saying? So this man, Dana, capping, gassing this shit right here. Motherfuckers ain't checking for him like that, the way he's portraying right here. Straight capping. You see his face. Look at his face. Looking like he blind like a motherfucker.
Here in the United States, and the list gets bigger every week. I mean, it's 18 right now. I think it was 16 when I told you that's 2. So it's just going to keep getting bigger and more and more and more. And, you know, I mean, UFC BJJ is in 9 territories. We just signed Globo in Brazil. Going to be on the biggest network in Globo. I mean, this is what we do. And yeah, these guys are all feeling it.
A couple outside tonight. Today, Cain Velasquez got released from prison. I know you were a big supporter of him.
And we talked about the WBC stripping Shakur Stevenson. He obviously had his own thoughts about the sanctioning bodies and that situation. Did you have any thoughts when you saw that was happening?
I think that the guy from the WBC is the greatest PR thing to ever happen for Zuffa Boxing. I mean, that guy should just keep doing interviews every day. Keep talking. It's incredible. Love it.
And then
hey, I will say Mauricio Sulaiman been out here in a lot of interviews trying to do damage control for the WBC right there. I will say that.
In Los Angeles, the All-Star game, Jaylen Brown from the Celtics had some comments saying possibly about fighting post-playing career, saying he's spoken to you about that. He's boxing and MMA. Also, Max Crosby.
That we told you we would do. You know, and it just keeps getting better. So start tweaking the live events, start tweaking the the television product, matchmaking. It's done. I'm not talking about the White House card.
Yeah, for sure. And then, but just one other question about the White House, though, was like, as far as announcing the card.
All right, that's enough. I just wanted to show a couple little emphasis of him popping his shit last night, because he was definitely popping big shit last night. I don't know what it is. With the bull. But Zuffa, you know what I'm saying? Decent event last night. Dana White getting real cocky now, thinking that they about to take over the sport. And I know that conversation been a big conversation. Like, all these fans out here, Zuffa's gonna take over the sport. They're gonna do this, they're gonna do that. Bro, they ain't doing shit, bro. They ain't doing shit over there, bro. We gonna keep it offended. This sorry, but not sorry boxing talk, dog. He ain't doing shit no different from others, bro. The hardcore fans is the only ones that's going to be watching Zuffa boxing, because us as hardcore fans, we like boxing, so we'll watch it, you know what I'm saying, if it's on Sunday night and it ain't shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Football is done right now. Baseball is coming into play. Basketball is about to be in the playoffs in a couple months. You know what I mean? So with Zuffa fighting on Friday and Sunday and shit, motherfuckers, people probably are watching more so on Sunday than Friday. But in particular, like, Zuffa Boxing isn't a company that's going to translate to the casuals, in my opinion. And I've been on record saying it. Now, I will say this. It is good for the fighters that, these low-level fighters that's not getting many opportunities in these other companies and stuff. Like, Zuffa just signed Mark Masayo last night. And they was like, oh, they got another title belt holder, former belt title holder and stuff, and Mark Masayo and shit. Like, hey, Mark Masayo, cool little fighter, you know what I'm saying? Cool. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like a big splash, you know what I'm saying, and getting him to come over to Zuffa Boxing, you know what I'm saying? Like, all they are getting are guys that is low-level guys. No, maybe in between Mark Masayo, I wouldn't say he's low-level. I think he's kind of in the middle. He is like a mid-tier guy. They're getting mid-tier, low-level, and prospects on their company, and they doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't see a lot of stars going over there. And one big issue I will say is with that shit with Ja Obataille fighting for the first Zuffa title, you know what I'm saying, in general, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like the fact that they want to pump whoever is the champion over there, they are the best in the world. No, they're not. No, the fuck they not. They're not, bro. Like, we not about to be doing that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, them guys gonna have to fight them guys on the other side eventually. You can't be over there hiding over there Zuffa Boxing and you a champion over there. You're like, oh, I'm the best in the sport. But the whole sport don't even watch y'all motherfuckers like that for real. And motherfuckers believe in the guys with these 4 sanctioned body belts is the real guys. It's always going to be in the boxing fans' mind that the people that's holding the 4 belts out of the sanctioned bodies is the real champions in the sport. It's always going to be in the boxing fan mind. It's going to be in the casual boxing fan mind. You know what I mean? And it just is what it is. Just like, it is what it is. We got to be realistic with some of these situations. Like I said before, like, we got to be realistic with this shit. And Zuffa Boxing, I will say one thing I do like is the weight class, the weight classes they got for us. They got it down to 8 weight classes. Because I will say, with the sanctioned bodies, I would love it. They did eliminate some of them little ass weight classes and put those guys fighting at 126, you know what I'm saying, 130 type shit. You know what I'm saying? I do like Zuffa with the 8 weight classes and shit. But like I said, I don't believe Zuffa Boxing is gonna translate to the casuals. You know what I mean? Like the other companies are doing with the guys that they have. You know what I mean? But decent card though last night from Zuffa though. I give him that. It was a decent card. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say the card was ass. Now, if it was ass, y'all know I would have told y'all this morning. I would have said card was ass. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna do them like that. They was cool last night. It was cool. It was cool. Salute to my boy Opulent in the building, man. Hey, salute to my dog. Make sure y'all subscribe to my dog Opulent, man. My boy active with the content on this channel over there, man. So tap in with my dog, man. Opulent in the building. You know what I'm saying? Let me see who else in the building that came through. My boy Crucial Content in the building. Salute to my dog Crucial. What's popping with you, bro? Hope you doing well, my dog. Hope you doing well, man. All right, so let me get what's next. All right, let's get into it, bro. All right, let me pull this up real quick. All right, Mr. Richardson Hitchens, he's fighting this week, and of course he got a fight with Oscar Duarte this week, And it's gonna be a tough fight for Richardson, man. I think he gets the dub personally, but this is not gonna be no layup fight for Africa, though, in my opinion, though. But I wanted to play a little bit of his interview and react to it. Then after that, we're gonna react to Jamel Charlo's interview on Cigar Talk, and we go from there. So play this, John. Let me my screen together. And that's why I say, like, and even just to add a little bit more context to the boxing, as far as like, that conversation people keep trying to bring into context, talking about, boxing is dead, and there's a lot of shit. Like, bro, it's a lot of action, bro. I don't be knowing what y'all be talking about. I'm seeing fights getting booked up every day, and I'm behind the scenes, and I'm talking to guys that's in the sport that's telling me about situations with guys and stuff like that I can't speak about publicly. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of action, a lot of action in boxing. So that's why I'll be like, when motherfuckers be like, man, Zuffa gonna take over boxing, they gonna do this, they gonna do that, dude. Man, they ain't doing shit, man. They gonna be right in the lane with pro box. They gonna be in that lane. They ain't gonna be up in no lane over the other bigger promoters in the sport, bro. That's just the honest to God truth, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said people be doing too much, talking this boxing shit is dead. Like, boxing is far from dead, bro. There's a lot of fucking action. It's just a lot of these motherfuckers ain't covering it and ain't watching the shit that's going on for real. They only want to watch the handful of motherfuckers they fuck with. And that's just the honest to God truth.
Self-proclaimed king without a throne.
Say, very strong, aggressive, and I get to display boxing, my sweet science, and I think it's going to be a great night of boxing.
Yeah, in terms of like the performance and your personal goals coming into a fight, obviously you want to put on like a masterclass performance, but in the main event, Ryan did fight Duarte. He had from what I remember, kind of a weird fight with Duarte because he did like the whole shell thing. But is there a party that says, you know what, I want to do better against Duarte than Ryan did?
I think that the real will always prevail. I feel like if I am who I say I am, and just in boxing, I'll perform and defend. I'll let the critics and the fans compare and contrast. I just feel like I believe I'm a special fighter in the ring. I believe I'm a very smart fighter. And I just let my instincts and my IQ handle it in that moment. So it's not really, I'm not really competing with Ryan. I just want to go out there and just show that I'm elite at hitting and not getting hit.
Yeah, the one thing I do remember from Ryan talking about Duarte was he was like, man, like Duarte's freaking strong. Like he can hit. Well, what are you expecting from this guy? It's his first title shot. He's going to bring it. He's a pressure guy, but what are you expecting?
I'm expecting for him to bring it. I'm expecting to hear Robert Garcia in the corner saying "Síguelo, síguelo, síguelo, síguelo" a lot, and just him coming out there trying to fight. He's gonna hustle, and yeah, but I'm ready for that.
Yeah, it's not a style you haven't seen before, right?
Nah, I don't think he's a style I haven't seen. I think he's strong, relies on like brute force and just aggressiveness.
Hey, I'm gonna stop real quick. It was something real interesting. I said something the other day. I don't know if I said it on the show, if I was on somebody else's show, on D1 or Dame's show, but I think we was talking about Africa. I was like, it's crazy how Africa transitioned where he was supposed to be the one to fight Jermaine Ortiz, and he ends up fighting Oscar Duarte. You know what I'm saying? And I asked, like, who do y'all think is the tougher fight between the two, between Oscar Duarte and Jermaine Ortiz for Africa? And obviously some people, they saying Oscar Duarte because of his power, his pressure, and everything. Jermaine Ortiz not a power puncher at all, you know what I'm saying, more of a boxer, you know what I'm saying? Africa if he would have fought Jermaine Ortiz, he probably could have got his shit off and did, Jermaine Ortiz dirty in that fight too as well, for real, like Keyshawn. I don't think he probably would have, probably beat him as bad as Keyshawn did in particular, probably, but he would have got his shit off for sure. You know what I mean? And this Oscar Duarte fight is a tougher fight for him in reality, but it's a winnable fight for Africa as well, that I will mention that as well.
And yeah, I think I got his style pretty much figured out. Once I get comfortable, I think I'll start taking control.
Do you think this is like similar to like, or you're expecting your performance to be similar like what we saw Shakur do to Tio?
Nah,
no.
Two different fights. Oscar Duarte is going to push the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Oscar Duarte is not going to lay back and just let me jab him up. I think he's going to push the fight and try to go to my body a lot, try to get his head in my chest, try to push me against the ropes and land big hooks and overhand rights and body shots. So I think that's two different styles.
Yeah, he's going to try to dog you out, you think?
Yeah, I guess you call it dog me out, outfight me, whatever.
Like bring it to you,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think he's gonna try to push the envelope and try to step to me, because that's the only thing he could do. If he stay outside, if he stay in the middle of the ring, obviously he'll get picked apart. But he's not gonna do that. He haven't done that with fighters that had lesser skill sets than me. So he knows with me, he has to try to amp that up even more.
Yeah, I agree with Africa right there with that. You know what I'm saying? In particular, Oscar Duarte, the last fight he had was with Kenneth Sims, and it was a close fight. I felt Oscar did enough to win that fight. I know some people feel otherwise, but I didn't think Kenneth Sims did enough to beat Oscar Duarte in that fight last year in Chicago. You know what I mean? And Richardson Hitchens right here saying that some of the guys that Oscar fought wasn't as skilled as he is, which is I admit it is. But I will say, Oscar Duarte, since he got stopped by Ryan Garcia, after Ryan Garcia got stopped by Tank, Oscar Duarte been on the tear. You know what I mean? He been on the tear since then. So that's why I said Africa got to be on this shit. He got to be locked in 100%. You know what I mean? Because that boy Oscar Duarte, he going to be all gas, no brakes. He going to be trying to run through Africa in this fight Saturday.
Yeah, it's funny. You brought up like Sigalo. Like you've picked up a lot of Spanish. I feel like in boxing, like you have to pick up like a lot of Spanish, like growing up in boxing, right?
Yeah, I don't know what that means. I think that we keep going.
Yeah, Sigalo means like keep on him, like keep following him.
Understand too much of the WBC side. Obviously,
sanctioning bodies in general. We saw Shakur not wanting to pay his sanctioning fee for the WBC. Like Bud got into it with the WBC. Where do you stand on that whole issue as a sanctioning body champion? Like, let me hear like your thoughts on just the discussion that's being had about that.
I can't really speak too much on it because I really don't understand too much of the WBC side. Obviously, Shakur feels a way about the WBC because they stripped him. He felt like they didn't have nothing to do with the fight. They were asking for a substantial amount of money. He didn't want to pay it. And I guess they brought up the relationship with Terrence Crawford and Shakur, which was bizarre to, Shakur's team and camp. So I really don't have much to say about the sanctioning bodies. My only main issues with my sanctioning body was the 10-pound rehydration rule. I never liked it. That I feel like that's like unfair to us as a champion or us competing for the organization, because you don't let us get back to our full original self and replenish and try to give the fans the best of us. And I think that just, especially fighting in places like Vegas and stuff, when you got to do the rehydration rule, maybe 8 in the morning, you have to head to the arena probably 4:30 in the afternoon. It's not like, when you're fighting in New York, the fight start at 10, 11, 12 at night. So I think that, stuff like that could take away from a performance if you don't do it right. But hey, it's the only organization at the time I was ranked for that I was able to get a world title shot for. So I competed in it.
Yeah, a lot of people have brought that up. It's not just only you. Like over the years, people have said like
making a way. Obviously, I want to feel comfortable and have a legit camp where I feel great and I'm.
Let's see, Sam. I want to fast forward
from him. What do you think was crucial to go ahead and get back with Eddie, in your opinion? From him, What do you think was crucial to go ahead and get back with Eddie, in your opinion?
Me and Eddie didn't re-sign officially yet. You know, we're still working things out. But you know, Eddie been great to my career. You know, I got nothing bad to say about Eddie Hearn. He helped me get to become a champion, helped me get to this championship level. And obviously, I want to love to keep working with Eddie. And yeah, things kind of got rocky with us after my last fight, but we spoke about it, and now we're moving forward.
Okay, so as of right now, like technically, then you're a free agent then?
Yeah.
Okay. Has Zuffa approached you?
We haven't really got much any approach right now. Just talking to Eddie. Talking to my manager, seeing what we could.
All right, this quote: Africa ain't got nobody approaching about signing them because a lot of companies don't feel Africa is a ticket seller. Remember, Eddie Hearn is the same guy after Africa's last fight, after he beat Kambosos and he announced that he was a free agent. Eddie Hearn was the same guy, like saying that we invested a lot in Africa in recent time and then putting them in position to be, you know, champion and everything and fight for the IDF world title at 140 and everything. But we done lost money on events that we done had Africa main event. You know what I'm saying? And that's why when he just mentioned talking about that, no, we ain't talked to nobody for it because nobody ain't approaching Africa because people don't care to. No, people don't care for Africa's style of boxing, for one, as far as the entertainment wise, and for two, he's not a box office draw. That's just the fact of the matter. You know what I mean? And it's showing by the numbers in the fights that he had where he was main event in recent time.
Come up with after this fight.
Okay. You're confident. You feel like you're kind of leaning towards like, hey, you know what? I think I am gonna re-sign with Eddie again.
It all got to make sense, you know. It got to make sense for me, and it just got to make sense for everybody. So I can't say I'm confident, but I have no problem working with Eddie Hearn again.
When you say that, it means you got to pay up.
Right.
Hey man, you know, I was on Twitter just like an hour ago and I saw Devin tweet at you. You know.
What he said? I was saying about he want to see me win so he could beat me up.
Yeah. What's your response to that?
I don't know, man. The fight is getting close, so I got to worry about my fight. I can't go back and forth with Twitter to Devin. Devin is off. He's off a big win. He's chilling right now. He got Ramadan coming up. He's just sitting back, you know, watching and being a spectator. So I can't entertain him right now.
Okay. This whole like rivalry between
Stop
you and him.
The presses. Okay, understand the focus in the fight week and everything for Africa and everything. But Africa been the main person popping shit crazy about Devin Haney in the past couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? And so kind of pretty remiss of him to not want to say much on him. But I understand this fight week is cool. It is what it is. But it is interesting that boy Devin is all over the fucking place. He calling out everybody named mama and shit. You know what I mean? But shit is nasty work, dog.
Like, how did it start? Was it something where it's just like purely like athletic? Like, hey, I'm the best. You think you're the best. We need to settle this because
I'm trying to get to
yeah, I feel like, me and Devin always been competitive, you know, about each other. We always knew that, you know.
Go the Haney route because of that, or would you go another route?
I mean, it just got to make sense. And if all the money was aligned, I would go for the guy that, you know, that would make my legacy even bigger, you know. And Shakur's not in the conversation because, you know, that's a guy I grew up with, you know what I'm saying, as far as like really, really intimately, you know. I speak to Shakur every day to this day right now. So it sucks that, you know, obviously he's in my weight, so I can't say, oh, I wouldn't fight him, but I don't want to fight him, you know, obviously. But yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, you know, I think Devin's mentioned something like meet me at like 147. That's certainly something you would do then, right?
Yeah, of course. He's not a big puncher, so I would do that with no hesitation.
Back in New York, also, I saw a video that our cameras caught with you and Keyshawn. Is that also just like a competitive thing, or is there something more to that?
You know, it's always an underlying. It seemed like something more than that because me and Keyshawn, we was cool. I ain't grew up with him. I want to say we was best friends, but we had a good rapport. me and Shakur fell out for a little minute, and he just once he see me and Shakur fell out, it seemed like he had hidden animosity for me, and he brought it to the internet, started talking about me, and yeah.
Why? So yeah, why did the falling out happen between you and Shakur? What happened there?
I just kind of gave my opinion on him and the De Los Santos fight. Like I said, it was close. I thought the fight was close, and I thought that, I just said things that when the media was going against him and trying to bash him in the performance, he felt like I should have been having his back and not speaking, even though I told him the truth, not saying it out to the world, because he like he told me, and that's real stuff. Boxing, they want a reason to, like send us back or bring us back down. So we got to stick together as fighters and friends. And, always when media come ask us certain questions, you never want to, talk down on somebody that's your friend or agree with the media, even if it's true.
Man, stop the presses. Stop the presses. Stop the damn presses. How the hell, Shakur, how you going to be mad at Africa because he gave his opinion about your shit show of a performance versus Edwin De Los Santos? Let's start there. Let's start there right there. Because I'm trying to understand, why is this man Shakur so fucking soft? Why is you so fucking soft? Why is you worried about what African got to say on your fight, which the whole world, well, not the whole world, the boxing world, we can say, the boxing world in general, we seen what happened that night with you with Edwin De Los Santos. You put on a shit show. It was a shit show of a fight. So if Africa wanted to sit out there and tell it real on how you fought, so be it. So fucking be it.
Okay. Yeah, it's tricky because I feel like, if the shoe was on the other foot, you'd want someone to be like honest about something that happened to someone else, like in that position where like you'd want to say the truth about something. I feel like, for instance, I'll just give you an example. Like say you fought a fighter that like popped dirty, you'd want, everyone to be honest about that, So like, I feel like it is a tricky thing, but you'd want the same treatment, like based on the media, like for everyone, not just like you feel like, oh yeah, they're pointing out a certain thing,
Right. No, for sure. 100%. 100%. Yeah, like.
Yeah, man. It's just with Africa got to understand, it ain't no friends in this shit. Shakur is going to choose Keyshawn over you any motherfucking day. You know what I'm saying? Because Shakur has a closer bond with Keyshawn than Africa. And, bro, that's why I said these motherfuckers is acting like Golden Girls, bro. This is like a fucking soap opera with fucking Shakur being friends with all of these dudes, bro. It's like a real life fucking soap opera, bro, that's never fucking ending with him. Like, too fucking friendly in the sport of boxing, bro. That's a big problem in this fucking sport right now, with guys like Shakur Stevenson befriending all these dudes, so he can't fight these motherfuckers. Let's go and man, this is sorry but not sorry boxing talk. We unapologetic. We gonna talk our shit. This motherfucker Shakur is befriending all of these dudes out here that's around his weight class, that's close to him, so he can't fight these dudes. And some of y'all boxing fans out there ain't peeping the play. Y'all not peeping the play, which is real nasty to me. It's real nasty fucking work to me. Like, y'all not peeping the play of this shit. Like, we got to end this brotherly love friend shit in boxing, dog. Like, the guys in the old past and the old days, motherfuckers was cool with each other. And motherfuckers was fighting each other and they was getting to a bag. You know what Mike Tyson said? Shit, and we friends, if you my brother, shit, let's fight and let's get to a bag and put on a show. In Africa, like I said, I believe Africa, if it came down to it, if Shakur and Africa was to lock in, Africa will fight Shakur. I don't think Shakur will fight Africa. That's just my personal opinion. I heard some people say that Shakur said he'll fight him. I ain't never heard him say this shit for real. You know what I mean? But with that being said, this brotherly love shit in boxing, this shit gotta stop, dog. This shit is some real weird ass shit.
My point was just like, you were just saying what you thought. It was your opinion.
Yeah, but I should never said it out, out loud, because when everybody was trying to bash me with this paid performance, saying it was boring and it was that, Shakur didn't go out there and saying, "Oh, yeah, it was boring," or it was that. He was just saying it was a master class, and yeah.
So y'all cool with niggas lying? Like, y'all cool with niggas lying? The nigga Shakur lies and said that the boy Africa put on a master class, even though if y'all know that fight in general, that was a tough fight for the boy Africa. You know what I'm saying? Like they just cool with being in there. That just shows you vividly right there that these dudes be in there lying in these interviews, and they don't care to lie. They don't give a fuck to lie either. They really don't.
At the end of the day, right? If I'm a guy, if I'm wrong, I know how to admit I'm wrong and take accountability. So yeah, that was kind of what that situation about. But that was years ago. Our friendship, we hashed things out and we're back, healthier and better than ever. I respect Shakur a lot. I'm proud of him. He's done a lot of things in his life, in boxing, outside of boxing, and yeah.
No, I feel that too. I feel that, like, if you're friends with someone like that, you would expect for them to have your back like that. And, you apologized for it, but you feel because of that, Keyshawn kind of turned a different type of way. Is that same feeling with Keyshawn, or there's something more?
Oh, no, I really don't know where we stand. He's at my weight now. Now he said he want to fight. So, I mean, we both want to fight each other. So, we'll see what the future holds.
That's a good ass fight, Keyshawn. Like I like that fight, man.
Yeah.
How'd you think about what he did with the performance that he had?
Took too long.
Took too long. You think he could have gotten him out there quicker?
If he didn't get him out there, I think he could have been punishing Jermaine earlier. Jermaine is a front runner. Jermaine is a guy that his style forces him to be a front runner because he really don't have no defense, no jab. All he has is his legs to move around the ring and fights in spurts. I call them little scratches. He scratches you off him and then he keeps moving and running. So once you catch up to him, all of his.
I find it funny that he said that right there and talk about he think that Keyshawn should have finished him faster. Like Africa's just a barn burner out here just stopping shit and finishing guys. Find it real interesting about that. Continue.
Slow down, but he caught up to him. But I think he could have got to him just a little bit sooner. But I think it was a great performance.
I just gotta touch on the main event because you are fighting on this card February 21st in Vegas. How do you see the main event playing out, like, realistically?
I don't know. Ryan is a real safety first type fighter. Well, not all the time, but Ryan is real cautious. And Barrios, he has a lot of holes in his defense.
All right, so we go in there. That's why I wanted to show on that interview right there, bro. Salute the Richards and Hitchens, man. He fighting this week. I would say this in general. I ain't crazy about the brotherly love shit, like I said before. Now, the fight with Richardson and Oscar, gonna be a good fight. He's co-main event. Africa gonna have to put on an amazing performance to get this win this week. He gonna have to put on an amazing performance to get this dub. Now, let's go ahead and go to Jamel. Because this Jamel interview was some shit. It was some shit. Let's get to it.
To come back and just ready to fight, and then I had made a decision to myself that, like, I would work harder than I did when I was at, before the 68 division, the Canelo fight. So then I said, I'm gonna come back to 54. Why? It's nothing at those other weight divisions. It's not a lot of entertainment. I want to fight. Then I said, they can't beat me. I never lost my titles.
That's right.
They didn't beat me for my titles.
You're right.
Sometimes I think, what's wrong with why me? Why pick on me? I knocked out everybody to become a champion.
Yeah.
The moment I stepped in the ring, I lost one of my belts. I still paid my sanction fees. I didn't complain. I didn't act like, oh, I don't want to, it's cool, it's whatever, Sit back, I love life, fuck that fight. We on to the next. What's happening next? You know, I got in a standstill in life whenever I realized that, like, damn, you know, maybe we just hit a different pinnacle. Maybe we're at a peak. Of course, you know, after fighting Canelo, becoming undisputed, winning every belt in the division, but knocking him out to do that.
Yeah. I mean, I feel bad. It was just, you know, being stripped. You never lost it. Do you feel like it was like the public kind of not giving you your flowers? What was that part? Like you kind of feeling like you didn't get the just due?
I think that, like, I feel like most of the people that didn't give me the credit for what I've done was kind of new to boxing. You know, like, it's hard to kind of like operate in so many generations. I'm a fighter that came. I fought on Bernard Hopkins on the card. I fought on Edwin Valero's on the card. I was there when De La Hoya fought Steve Forbes. You know, and Steve Forbes was on Contender and getting off of that, and De La Hoya was coming back. I've been around, so now I'm in my head thinking to myself like, okay, I'm 35 years old.
Yep.
Can't nobody fuck with me. I'm the strongest. I'm the best. I'm the hardest. I'm just hard to beat. Just gonna give you a problem. I'm gonna take life out of your fighter. Now I'm mad because I've never been on the other side where, you know, he a high risk, a little bit of low reward for these young punks. You know, now I feel that I'm a problem. Maybe it's like, we rather avoid him. See, jump subjects.
Hold on, because that's an interesting. Hold up, that's an interesting part though, because I think it was last. No, listen, last year you came, you had the lion biting the giraffe, which is Fundora. You had the shark, which is Eru, and then you had the boot, right? So everybody was getting hyped, like, Mel coming back for that. But now I've seen you calling people out. You haven't.
Who am I avoiding?
Yeah, I mean,
if I said I want action, y'all wait on me to speak. See, I don't know what's going on behind closed doors. You know, it's a lot of motherfuckers that didn't like me when I was at the top. I don't feel like I'm not at the top, but it's people that's claiming the throne, and then they got these other people giving it to them.
Yeah,
I'm the best fighter at 154. I really believe it. I stand by it. I don't think no one has like.
Let's stop there, right there. Stop the presses. You know what I'm saying? Mel, walk with me, talk with me. You ain't fought in 3 years at 154. And your last fight, you didn't even fight at 154. In my opinion, I felt like Mel should have never fought Canelo, in my opinion. I still feel that way. I felt like he should have never fought Canelo. But he fought him. It is what it is. He took over for his brother, and he's going to talk about it more in his interview for us, that particular situation with Canelo too.
The power, the drilling to really like win it at this division. I fucked up.
It's a stacked division.
I fucked up.
What you mean you fucked up?
I fucked up giving up because, you know, I was already doubted and such a problem that I gave the world when I didn't perform at my highest and my best. Not understanding my circumstances and situations, they didn't realize what I was dealing with behind closed doors during that whole process of the Canelo fight.
Yeah.
So I fucked up by even thinking that maybe I was ready physically, you know, I probably wasn't ready mentally, you know, and so I didn't connect those dots. I let the public down, I let my fans down, but if they really know, like,
yeah, you definitely let us down because shit, you ain't put up a fight with Canelo for real. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't the same Jamil Charlo that we used to seeing. You know what I mean? That fight with him and Canelo showed the reason why that it should have been Jamal Charlo in that ring instead of Jamil. You know what I mean? It completely showed that shit for real. You know what I'm saying? And it looked like Jamil Charlo was just in there for a fucking check against fucking Canelo.
I could take you and we can go check out my weight right now.
Yeah. Like, you on weight?
You trip out. You trip out. It's been 2 or 3 years. Just long as I could keep asking them that I got another fight.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Hold on, Mel. Tell me about that though, because like you said, the Canelo part was interesting, right? Because first it was like originally the media, it was like your brother was supposed to be the guy that got the fight. That didn't happen, and then you stepped in, right? So like when this is happening, what's your mind frame? Because like I said, it's originally because it was your brother. Was you like, I just need to step in because if he can't get it, I'm gonna get it, or was you like, this was a fight I always wanted?
I feel like my brother had so many opportunities, and then, you know, at this moment in my life, I had to realize, like, wait a fucking minute. I've been trying to separate myself. He do it his way. I do it my way. Jamel Charlo be Jamel Charlo. Jamal Charlo be Jamal. But it was real hard to separate ourselves because we had different trainers, different coaches, different analogies, different ways of life, different movement. We started to grow us apart, so which is okay because we grown. You know, what your mama teach you. After a certain point of your life, you gotta know that like you your own man. You're gonna go 20 years by yourself. You did that. Your mama and what they taught you was your roots. So I feel like my brother kind of like he forget that. He go against the roots. He kind of don't understand that. Mar got a long way to go. You know, Canelo come to me. You didn't fight. What you want me to do? Oh, Jim. Hey, Al, don't worry about it if he can't fight. If he can't fight, I'm going to take it. No matter what you say, no matter what it is, I'm walking out second. I ain't never walked out second in my life.
Right.
I'm going to do everything I can. What y'all talking about? I'm going to jump in that motherfucker and fight, and I'm going to go up 2-3 weight classes knowing that that ain't my world. Then I'm all shit. It got good to me.
Yeah.
The fight happening, but it started to get a little good to me. I started to get a little distracted from what my vision and promise really was, but I didn't stay focused on I'm doing this for myself, my family. I kind of like fell short of taking care of me and started trying to take care of my team and make sure, bro, we made the moment. You know, like when you make it in life one day,
get everybody with you, everybody.
But motherfuckers around. But then some of them around for finally you made it, now I get what I want. And then some motherfuckers around like, man, let's keep going. It was just so many different people that seen and heard during that particular time. Canelo, Jamel Charlo, 2023, Showtime, it was big. Maybe their last show. It was just, I was distracted, bro.
So you feel like that moment was more about your mental than your physical in that fight?
My brother didn't come to my camp one time. Me and him kind of wasn't on the same page.
Even during that
Canelo fight. During that fight, I didn't see my brother one time in his camp.
Wow.
But I showed up before then. I showed up to his camps and I went to his fights. Even after everything over, Canelo, life is good for me. I'm not mad at you. I still was there 100% for my brother. He fought this tall, the kid.
That's Cornflake
guy. Thank you. I don't remember nobody.
I'm bad. I got you. I
got a lot of viral videos because I don't remember people's names. Look, he fought Cornflake. I opened my gym to him. I said, hey, come rock with my trainers. I flew Juan Guzman down to even support him and be there because at the time he had some discrepancies with Ronnie. And I was still there. He go back to Ronnie, cool, whatever. But my brother lived like 20, 30 minutes this way.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I built this gym. I built this facility. I got some accomplishments, can be a part of it. I asked him, I have 2 locations. First locations. I've been owning boxing gyms for 10 plus years.
Yeah.
Now I feel like, God damn, man, nobody in the family ever kind of understood and rock with my vision. You know, I see a lot of things going on in the media. I see my twin brother.
You know, it's interesting. I saw Errol Spence recently. He did an interview with Fight Hype where he was saying he acknowledged your call out, but he was saying that he knows what happened in sparring and he just calling because all the other names is gone, right? Like Crawford's gone, Canelo's gone, and he wants a payday. When you saw that, like, what do you think? Like, I'm sure Errol's your man, y'all cool, but when you see stuff like that,
I was fucking shit up. What the fuck you talking about? I was a dog. Nobody fucking handled me any type of way.
Oh, in the sparring?
Nobody did none of that shit that whatever the fuck you talking about, what Derek seen. How about you go back and hire Derek then? And then y'all go against me by myself. And I'm going to have one fucking Guzman. And we're going to get into that because Juan Guzman was the real reason why I even was able to even continue to fight on. Juan Guzman would come from New York and be here with me. Derek wasn't there every day. What is he talking about? Earl know that. And now, let me tell you something. They had fucking Anthony Joshua getting ready for a fight that didn't happen. Then Earl fought right before me, and then I fought Canelo. Are y'all tripping? Where was my coach? My coach was with me every day at my house, sleeping at the crib. We waking up training.
That's Juan.
Juan Guzman.
Yeah.
That's my main coach.
Gotcha.
I got Holly Williams after that. But what I'm saying is like, Derek Guzman,
Derek James.
Fuck.
Nah, you good. Derek James.
Derek Guzman is crazy.
Derek Guzman. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
I'm trying to say that them two together didn't even communicate. I'm in the middle of the biggest fight of my career.
Now, stop the presses. That's on you, Mel. That's on you. If you know both guys that you got working up under you isn't on one accord, you got to get them boys on one accord. That's on Mel. Mel in this interview, and ain't looking too crazy because it's looking like he giving a lot of excuses in this shit. He gave excuses talking about, I wasn't mentally prepared in the fight with Canelo. My brother wasn't there. All of this other shit, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, people don't give a fuck, bro. They don't give a fuck, especially in the fact that you ain't fought in 3 years. You ain't fought since you fought Canelo in 2023, dog. You know what I mean? Like, yes, you was one of the top guys in the sport. You know what I'm saying? Undisputed at 154 and everything. Honestly, like I said earlier, I don't think he should have never took the Canelo fight. I think he should have stayed on his trajectory at 154 and doing what he was doing at 154. And since then, we ain't seen shit for Jamel. We ain't seen a tune-up fight. We ain't seen shit from Jamel, but him popping up on Instagram, saying some fly shit every now and then. And, this interview right here with Cigar Talk right here. But he talking all this shit. Hey, if you got a disdain with that shit with Earl, nigga, hey, lock it in. Lock the fight in. Lock the fight in. That's where I'm at with that shit. You know what I mean? It makes perfect sense for me personally for Jamel Charlo and Earl Spence to get it cracking because they both ain't fought in 3 years. And you got to think about it too. If you had an issue with Derek James with his scheduling for the fighters he was working with around that time, because Derek James did have, he had a deep staple, and a lot of these guys at around that time, they were all fighting around the same time. Like everybody was fighting literally around the same time in the summer in 2023. And if you ain't like that situation with Derek James not giving you full attention and Derek James not tapping in with your other trainer with Juan Guzman, then you should have just stuck with Juan Guzman and got Derek James out of your situation. But you didn't do so. See, that's why I said I can't jack the whole excuses and shit from Jamel Charlo. We're not going to do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? This story, but not sorry boxing talk, man. We unapologetic about this shit. We don't give a fuck. We going to keep it 100 over here, always. And Jamel Charlo right here, you got a problem with motherfucking Earl Spence on this shit. Let's get it cracking in the fucking ring, bro. Flat out.
The moment of it was, I had to call and ask to come train with me. Like, damn, bro, are you going to train me during this fucking training camp?
Wow.
Like, I was dealing with a lot. Like, then they don't talk in the corner.
Yeah.
Which I want me to listen to. I got to make a decision within this and that.
Yeah.
Once saying step over, that's all he fucking say. Go back on every fucking fight that you ever hear. Him say, me say, anybody say. He say step over.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I'm too elite for that. And I'm going to stand on that. It ain't no step over. Tell me what the fuck I need to do. And I'm going to go do it, and then you come correct it.
Nah, Jamel. We not going to do that. Stop the presses. Once again, more excuses. I heard Derek James in that corner. He was trying to motivate you. He was telling you the right instructions. You couldn't get the job done. You couldn't duplicate what Derek James was trying to tell you in the fucking corner. Just like Derrick James was telling Earl Spence to write instructions in his fight with Bud Crawford. But Earl Spence couldn't duplicate anything that Derrick James was telling him in the corner. These fighters got to stop putting this shit on their trainers and shit. Because I've been seeing a lot in the corners and during fights where some of these trainers is telling these fighters the right instructions on how to move in the next round in the fight. And these fighters isn't going out duplicating what their trainers is telling them in the corner. And this is the exact prime example of this shit right here. You got fucking Jermell Charlo over here complaining about Derrick James not instructing him when I clearly heard him give you instructions. Your ass just wasn't out there doing it. You was out there for a check against Canelo. It's just the facts, Jermell. And I'm a big Jermell Charlo fan. I fuck with Jermell. But we got to call it spade a spade with this shit, bro. Too many excuses for me. Too many.
The next mistake.
Yeah.
All right? Or if you don't correct the mistake, hype me up.
Well, but is Errol somebody, because y'all both been out the ring for a minute. I feel like as fans, that's one that kind of feel like that would be interesting. It would draw a lot of attention. You and Errol Spence.
See, I don't have a problem with Errol Spence. It's just that, like, even when he was at 47 and fighting, me and Derek stopped us.
Stopped y'all from fighting?
From sparring for a while. We never sparred. We was in the gym, training camps. He had a couple when I had a couple. But we never sparred again. You know, I don't know if it was because of maybe the accident. I don't know. Maybe because we was getting closer to maybe he not knowing if he was going to move up. But I'm the king. They overlooked me. Earl Spence, to me personally, he made the mistake when he got in the ring and went straight for Fundora. It's only two weight divisions that two weight sanctioning bodies that I respect, because I didn't even get the fight for the WBO, but I was stripped of my title. I still paid them $60,000 plus during that time. I had 4 belts. They complaining about one sanctioned body.
Yeah.
Bro, I paid them sanctioned bodies, bro. I respect them sanctioned bodies.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for them for the last 10 years plus of my career, the WBC ain't never lied. They don't fuck up. They don't make mistakes. That's the goal. Follow Ali. Y'all go follow Muhammad Ali. Y'all go follow Sugar Ray Leonard and all the hagglers. They was going for that WBC. They was going for the rest of the belts in the division. Don't let no company come in this situation and stop y'all from making the right decision or the bullseye. They ripping the sport apart by taking about what's the most important thing. The most important thing was the championship belts. Now, to lower the fighters' pay and then create another belt. Now, at this point, I didn't know this before the WBO came around. The WBO is the worst one to have. It means nothing.
Why you say that though?
Because they play a political game. It's politics involved. They're not going to.
Newsflash, Jermell Charlo, it's politics with all of the sanctioning bodies, bro. Especially the WBC. You know what I'm saying? The WBC, they're the same guys that they stripped Shakur for him not paying $100K, $120,000, but then they don't strip Canelo when Canelo had a mandatory with fucking David Benavidez for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of wild, weird shit with the WBC, so you can't be fending for them either. You know what I'm saying? All the sanctioning bodies, bro, you know what I'm saying? They got a lot of work to do because they got to clean up a lot of shit, but it's politics in all of these sanctioning bodies. It's politics in the sport of boxing, period. Fucking period. So I ain't even feeling that particular what he said as far as that right there.
Give you your bill. It's all about who you with. The WBC, they go by rankings and they follow them for years and they follow them for time period. The WBA, they solid. I love the WBA. The WBA, they stick to they generational whatever they on. You know, it's just the WBO and the IBF. You know, you knew the IBF was on some bullshit when they say fighter, weigh in. and then weigh in the next day.
Yeah, the 10 pounds.
And then if you don't make the weight, you lose your belt, but you still pay all these sanction fees and all this. They've been robbing fighters before all them other motherfuckers.
Now, the WBA, I don't know if they put that rule with them yet. I don't think they have yet, obviously. But the WBA, they was leaning to do that 10-pound rule like with the IBF. And me personally, I fuck with the rule. The IBF, they probably the most legit sanctioned body out of the four. They handle their business. They ain't going, you hold on to that title and shit, and you ain't about to fight nobody, they taking that shit from you. If you don't fight they mandatory, they give to you, they taking that belt from you. 10 pounds, day of the fight. I fuck with the IBF in that clause in particular, you know what I'm saying? But I know the fighters don't fuck with it, obviously, because some fighters want to rehydrate over 10 pounds on fight night. That's just the fact of the matter. On some weird shit. It is what it is. The IBF don't be playing. You know what I'm saying? They don't play no motherfucking games.
But hold up, Mel. So when the Canelo fight happened, right? Like obviously that was the moment where everybody was like, all right, if you win this, it'll shift the trajectory, right? It'll change kind of the place and all of that stuff. When you was in the fight, could you break that down for me? Like obviously he hits hard. We seen it. You went down, you got up. But can you break it down in the fight? Was it like a hard fight? Is it like his power? Like what was it in the fight?
See, it wasn't even that. It wasn't even that. It was more people was telling me shit you saying right now. Instead of saying, you bigger than him, you stronger than him, you got more movement than him, you more athletic than him, you better than him. I'm hearing motherfuckers in my ear saying, he's strong, he this. Okay. I'm building myself up. My whole career literally been.
Stop the presses right there. That's on you right there, bro. That's why I said too many damn excuses. You can't be worrying about what your people saying and shit. You wanted your peoples to hype you up to get prepared for this fight. You gotta lock in and prepare for this fight. You the one that's gonna be in that ring. Your peoples ain't gonna be in the ring with you when you fight. You know what I mean? So many excuses. Let me fast forward to this next shit with Crawford. Let me do that.
If he come a little bit from the Midwest, it's cool. Terrence Crawford was always in the mix. Even when I was an amateur, I heard his voice from Holly Williams. He know who Little said is. We know each other. I have no disrespect to Terrence Crawford. He's a great fighter. He did what he had to do. He beat Canelo. He did this, did that. Remember, style makes fights, and that's why you've seen such a great stylistically matchup. But I switched southpaw. I can go. Canelo not gonna do all of that. See, the Canelo fight for me, I was distracted completely from what the prize was. If I would have never been distracted, I would have never been able to. I would have handled that fight the way I needed to. I don't make no excuses for myself. I'm fine. So. I don't want to talk. We off that.
Yeah.
We up back to 54.
Yeah.
What about that? All right, 68. I lost to Canelo. Fuck you, motherfuckers. Right?
And you jumped 2 weight classes.
Fuck it. I ain't going to 68 no more ever in my life.
Yeah.
How about 60 and 54 and whoever else? Let's make some catch weights. Yeah. I'm with all that. You know.
Have they given you a date? Have they told you? Hold up, but how they give you a date?
I think personally, with him fighting at 168 and then him going down to 154, removed 3 years from fighting, I think is a bad idea in my opinion. That's just me. I feel like Mel should be going and fighting at 160 in my opinion. Because he go down to 154, now it's a lot of smoke there. It's more smoke there than it was when he was undisputed there. You feel me? I don't know if the daggone 54 move is the move for Mel. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it really real that he can make 154? 3 years removed from fighting, and his last fight was at 168. There's a lot of questions about Mel, man. A lot of questions, just like there's a lot of questions about Earl Spence as well. Both of them guys.
They told you, like, all right, Mel, we got something for you. Here's the date. Like, what's up, man?
Man, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I hit up Al Heyman and Sylvia, you know what I mean? PBC them all the time, and Like I said, I personally think it might be something with the people that's operating. They might not really fuck with me or like me. I would like for it.
But what do they tell you, Mel? Like, what do they say when you like, yo, I want to get in there? What do they say to you?
I'll show you off camera.
All right.
But I have wrote to Eddie Hearns. Hello, Eddie. Please answer my DMs if you see this message.
He gonna see it.
I want you to set up something between me and your best fighter, Boots. I even like kind of Ben so much.
Yeah.
He's a cool fighter. But
you do
this wise,
we
gotta make it happen. I'm not a friend to none of these motherfuckers, all right? And that's why y'all don't see me and Earl getting along. And I don't have no problem, but he jumped in my weight class. Look, I fought Bonus.
Yeah, he did.
I fought Bonus. We were stable mates.
Yep.
Shakur and everybody else sparred and fought each other. Why we can't fight? You say you the best. You say you 154. Fuck 47. Come up. La da da. Zoo in Australia, bro. Keep this money in America, bro. We Donald Trump in this shit over here, bro. Keep it in America. Make them pay the tariffs to watch us. Make Australia pay the tariffs to watch us. Put the biggest fights in the world on. You the best, I'm the best. Guess what? They asked him before they ever asked me, would you fight Jamel? He the one that said, if the money right, this, that, and the 30, he'll fight. I'm a real lawyer. I'm never fighting my brother.
Yeah.
And I still like that, even though he a fucked up person sometimes and make bad statements about me. But Earl Spence, we're not friends. No.
Yeah.
We're making each other friends. Now, if you want mine, what I'm going to hold, you're going to have to fight for it. Now, we offer Earl Spence.
Y'all offered him?
We offered him.
Oh, off. Okay.
We offered him.
Yeah. All right.
We going to focus on
the ones that got it.
Right now. Want to fight.
Well, I like your message to Eddie with Boots, because that's Boots right now. They saying Boots is the boogeyman at 54. A lot of people saying that.
I'll fight your boogeyman.
Yeah.
Give me your boogeyman. Treat me right, because you know I'm gonna bring your crowd. You want me to go to the UK? See me and Jack.
Yeah.
See me, you know you gotta get it right. Wait, it's the last time I spoke to Eddie Hearns. Don't outprice yourself, bro. I couldn't even get a chance. Let me price myself. You know who I am. You price me. You tell me what you value, and I'll tell you what I accept or not.
Right. Okay. No, that's interesting. I want to know about Jamel the man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
All right, man. That's what I wanted to hear from bro right there. That's Jamel Charlo right there. Now, Jamel Charlo, he's saying that that he offered Earl, he offered him, he wants the boogeyman, he wants Boots Ennis. You know what I mean? And you see him talking about Eddie, check out my DM, look at me and stuff. You know what I mean? Like he's thirsty for a big fight with a big bag. You know what I'm saying? When I personally told y'all the other day, I feel like Mel need to be in the tune-up. Mel and fucking Earl Spence. Both of them guys, 3 years removed from fight, they need tune-ups before they get into any big fight. Because say fucking Virgil and Boots don't happen. Say it don't happen. And then Eddie and them like, yo, what's up? We want to send this offer to you, Mel. We want to bring you over here to fight Boots in Philly. Bruh, man, that boy, Mel cannot come in 3 years removed going straight to Boots. No tune-up. That's like almost, I feel like it's a career suicide move for Mel to do that shit. 3 years removed from fighting, going into a fight with Boots Ennis. That's career suicide to me. This man Boots active, all that shit. Man, Boots fuck around and put belt the ass to Mel, bro. He fuck around and put belt the ass to Mel. My boy Dodger, he said this nigga a liar because Earl fought in July and September is when he fought. Facts, they fought around the same time. Fought around the same fucking time. Salute to my brother T Hill in the building. I see you, bro. He said, yeah, for one, he wasn't healthy, and two, he was having issues in the family. Okay. My boy BVO, salute to my dog BVO. What's popping with you? Make sure y'all subscribe to my dog, me BVO in the building. And who else? Yeah, this is the comment I wanted to see. My boy Dodger, he said Najee a hoe. He pushing Earl versus Charlo, but won't push Keyshawn versus Kirk. Facts. Big facts. Big fucking facts. Because Najee, he's been on this real live, like, Shakur, fandom spree lately. And I fuck with Najee, you know what I'm saying? But Najee he's showing his pure Shakur fandom with, every fight Shakur have. He interviewing this man. Before the fight, he interviewing this man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he asked Shakur, like, man, people want to see you and Key, man. But you ain't pushing that fight, though. You're not pushing that fight. But you definitely tried to push Earl and Mel right there in that interview right there in particular right there, which is definitely nasty work, man. That's why I was saying these dudes be picking and choosing fights that they want for their favorites, bro. Dead ass. We gonna get into that a little bit more of that particular conversation too in this shit today too. My boy Don, he said, "Nah, Cam, WBO wouldn't even rank PBC fighters." That's a fact because we all know the WBO is damn near a top ranked belt. Damn near everybody knows this. Look at all the WBO champions out there right now. A lot of them guys are from top rank. They are from top rank, majority. Or they possibly with Matchroom. You know what I mean? That is a top rank has a WBO belt. That's their belt. You know what I'm saying? Exactly what Dodger. They don't even be ranking PBC fighters for those WBC belts. A lot of the PBC fighters be going through the WBA. You know what I mean? So, like, that's definitely facts for my brother Dodger now right there. My boy Thrill Hill, he said, how these dudes are in the game as long as they have and not know how the sanctioned bodies move. Facts, bro. Facts. I don't even understand that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? My boy BK, he said, too many excuses. Definitely a fact. Too many excuses. My boy Dodger, he said his body might only be acclimated to 54 because he got a slim frame. Yeah, facts. He's small. He's a smaller guy, obviously, than Jamal Charlo, even though they both twins and shit. You know what I mean? And it kind of made me think, like, all right, 54, he could probably make it, but at the same time, I feel like he'll probably be more comfortable at 160. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's interesting to see. We won't really truly know until this man get his ass in the ring. He get back in the ring, which is we don't know when he gonna get in the fucking ring at this point. You know what I mean? We don't know when. Hey, boy, salute to my boy Pope out there. He said, WBO, what Bob orders. Fuck it. Hey, that's what I'm calling it for now. What Bob orders. That is a top ranked belt, bro. That's a big top ranked belt. Boy, Dodger now, he said, Mel and Ammo at 60. Shit, that's if Ammo can make 60, though. Shit, because Ammo, he had weight issues in that fight that he had. Talking about Ammo, Mel and Ammo. I was thinking the Diamonds for a second. My bad. Mel and Ammo, I like it. That's a good fight right there for Mel to come back for real. Fighting Ammo Williams at 60. Real shit. That's a good fight. Real shit. Dodger now playing matchmaker in this motherfucker. Salute to my dog. Thanks, man. Now, all right, switching topics. We got to get into it, man. We got to get into it, dog, with the shits, bro. I'm liking how Keyshawn Davis moving right now on this nigga Devin Haney, dog. No cap, bro. I'm liking how he moving, man. And let me play the first clip of him from the other day, bro. And you got Devin Haney and these guys. They over here talking about Xander Zayas and talking about Africa. They even talked about Manny Pacquiao, Lewis Crocker, Rolly Romero. One name they don't even want to talk about, that boy Ryan Garcia. They said they aren't interested in the fight. They said the ship is sailed on the fight with Ryan Garcia because he ain't enrolled in VADA. But we got to remember, hold on, let me find that clip. We got to remember that man, Bill Haney, he the same guy that was in this man. He the same guy that was in this man, Keyshawn Davis DM, talking about trying to lock in the fight. So I want to play that. Let me get this clip real quick. Bill Haney, Keyshawn. Yeah, let's get that clear. We're gonna set the foundation for this topic right here. Let me go ahead and share the scrizzy. Share screen. Let's set the foundation for this situation.
The same thing that we talked about we were going to do in the DM before you picked your man. 2026, promise? Remember, you promised. You're the promoter. Well, I got you. Listen, in the DMs, I got your word on it. All right, just stand on it. Good luck. Handle that business, okay? What we doing? The same thing that we talked about we were going to do in the DMs before you picked your man. 2026, promise? Remember, you promised. You're the promoter. Well, I got you. Listen, in the DMs, I got your word on it. All right, just stand on it. Good luck. Handle that business, okay?
All right, so we had to set the foundation for the conversation, man. So right there, you seen right there, that was Bill Haney before the Hanos broads, you know what I'm saying? The Hano Biz Naives, fucking Jump Tiger Johnson right there. That's Bill Haney talking about him and Keyshawn. They was talking back and forth in the DM, and that he promised them a fight. He promised that boy a fight. So with that being said, of course, you had Bill the other day doing this, talking about Spanish fighters the other day.
Is it me? Or is it every Hispanic or Latin fighter that Debo pulls up on starts to become a comedian? I mean, we started with Subriel Matias. I mean, he was on Jokey Joke comedian time. Teofimo Lopez, comedian. Rolly Romero, comedian. Ryan Garcia, comedian. And not Xander Zayas, Jokey Joke. I'm asking the Latino community that represents so much in this boxing, when did everything get so Jokey Joke? And how long you gonna stand for that? They say everything except let's fight.
They say everything but let's fight. That's their slogan, right? Kind of funny they don't apply that same fucking issue with Ryan Garcia, but we're gonna get into that. Drop the clip on Keyshawn.
Hey, I'm gonna whoop your ass, so-called Debo. You know what happened to Debo at the end of the movie? He got hit with a brick. Debo might get hit with a brick. Talk some Latins and Spanish people. Nah, don't pick on them. Pick on me. Keep picking on Craig, and you're gonna figure out what's gonna happen. You're gonna get hit with a brick. And I ain't playing. You know I ain't playing. Hit with a brick.
You heard that, man. That boy Keyshawn is at that boy Kofi, man. He said, let's get it cracking, man. Let's get it cracking. Keyshawn is pushing for the fucking fizzy, man. He's pushing for the fight. Now, did I push that? Oh, man, I ain't put it on there. Oh, man. Okay, we get it, though. We got it right there. All right, let me share the screen real quick. Now, this is my favorite right here from Keyshawn right here. I was fucking with Keyshawn last night. This shit, hilarious. This is how you promote a fight.
Hey, where the hell Debo at? Talk all that shit, man. Where Devin? Where Debo at? So-called Debo. Where Devin at? Where Debo? You ain't see him?
I know what house that is. That's the original house from Friday.
Hey, Debo! The hell you at, man? What you doing? Where's Debo? We looking for you. We on the block. Debo got hit with a brick. Y'all already know how I'm coming. Yeah. Debo, where you at? He's scared of this brick. He's scared.
I'm gonna play this again, bro. Hey, I'm loving how this man Keyshawn coming
Where the
right
hell
here.
Debo at? Talk all that shit, man. Where Devin? Where Debo at? So-called Debo. Where Devin at? Where Debo? You ain't see him? Nigga, hot man. Debo. Hey, Debo. The hell you at, man? What you doing? Where's Debo? We looking for you. We on the block. Debo got hit with a brick. Y'all already know how I'm coming. Yeah. Debo, where you at? He's scared of this brick. He's scared.
Oh man, bro. Hey, that's what I'm saying. You got Devin Haney out here, Bill Haney. They up here desperate for a Xander Zayas fight. Xander Zayas is looking for undisputed right now. He's trying to unify up. They negotiating and talking with Josh Kelly's team and trying to unify up with Josh Kelly right now, dog. What the fuck is Keyshawn? I mean, what the fuck is Bill Haney and them believing that they can get that fight? Top Rank don't fuck with Devin like that. They don't fuck with him like that. They do not fuck with bro like that at all. You know what I'm saying? Let me go and drop the home. Where the link at? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link for y'all. But like I said, this with Bill and Devin, they doing all this soul searching for a fucking fight out here when you got guys out here trying to fight y'all. You got Keyshawn and this man, Bill Haney, he promised Keyshawn a fight after he beat Jermaine Ortiz. Well, Keyshawn beat Jermaine Ortiz. What's up? You got Keyshawn. Y'all talking about Xander Zayas and shit. When Keyshawn out here in Cali at the damn Friday fucking house and shit, talking about where Debo at. Y'all ain't talking. Bill and Devin got to respond today. That video was last night at midnight last night. They got 24 hours to respond. I don't want to see no tweet and none of that. I want to see a video from Bill and Devin. They got to respond to this man Keyshawn because Keyshawn is at their motherfucking helmet, and I'm loving it. I'm loving every moment of it. No cap. I'm loving every moment of it. No cap. And don't get it twisted. We ain't forget about this. I'm still on y'all ass about this too. Hang those bitches.
Look, you're one of the best finishers in boxing. Like, I know you didn't finish Devin Haney, but you had him drown.
I saved him. I should have knocked him. I just didn't have the conditioning.
I think it still bothers you, huh?
Yes, because I should have knocked him out in that 11th, man. I was playing around too much, and I was like, ha ha, like, bro. Man. But next time, that next time, buddy, you won't have a next time. I'm finishing you. You will never box again if we fight again, and you know that. And I vow to that. If we fight again, you will never box again. I promise you that.
But look.
Hey, I said it the other day. Ain't no motherfucking way another grown man is vowing to retire me, and I ain't going to see that man. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. Makes no absolute sense to me. I'll drop the link, y'all. No absolute reason for Mr. Devin Haney to be sitting there going for Xander Zayas when you got Ryan Garcia out here playing you cock still. Like I said the other day, Ryan Garcia been playing Devin cock the whole entire fucking time. Before the fight, during the fight, after the fight. Even almost 2 years after the damn fight, still playing Devin Cox. And Devin and them, they are here running away and shit like some hoes out here. They don't have no interest in fighting this man at all whatsoever. Not whatsoever at all. You heard that man what he said? He said the ship has sailed. That's what that man has said. He said it. I ain't said it. Devin Haney said it. What's popping with you, my boy Isaiah? What's popping, bro?
Yo, what's good, Cam? Could you hear me, brother?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
Okay, yeah. But you know what's even more crazy, bro, is that Devin fans really about to sit here and say, you know what, the Ryan fight's gonna happen, but he got to post his paperwork. So that's pretty much kind of ducking, in my opinion. How is it that, you know, somebody threatens your life and you don't want to get no get back? You don't want them to get that get back. It's kind of like it's kind of like you said, us as men. And if I got a family at home, he's pretty much threatening and stopping me from getting money from my family, right? So why wouldn't he get money in the ring like he says he is, and he's a big fight, this, that, and the third. But I already see the play. Bill Haney out here trying to position him. He trying to position him into these fights that he knows he could win. He don't really want him to be challenged. But it's all good. I get it. You know what? And I'm glad Ryan and Barrios about to fight, because if Ryan wins, I know damn well Ryan's gonna try to unify with Rolly, and I think that would be a big fight too. So it would be good. You know what I mean? It'd be good.
Man, facts, bro. Like, that's why I say it's all contingent on Ryan winning this week. We need Ryan to get this dub. Ryan, get your win this week, which is I honestly believe, bro. Like, cause I wanted to put this up too real quick with so they, you know, of course, the other day we talked about the 14-day weigh-in that they had, and Ryan missed the 14-day weigh-in, but they had a 7-day weigh-in for the WBC the other day with the fight. And this was Ryan, the other day. Ryan made weight. He made it at 149.4. You know what I mean? Which is, I know people the other day, they was like, oh, they was looking at Ryan in that interview with Mike Cappinger, where they was like, oh man, he looked drained and stuff. Like I said I didn't think Ryan looked drained. He looked like he was on schedule, even though he did miss the little 14 day weigh-in by a pound or whatsoever. But right here, he makes the 7-day weigh-in. Now I wanted to put this to the display right here with Mario Barrios. Look at Mario Barrios.
He a pound over, right? That's his 150.
Yeah, with the limit is 151. He comes in at 150.6. And if y'all can look at Mario from the press conference that they had a couple of weeks ago, and then look at him now. Y'all want to talk about drain? Barrios look a little drained to me. Like I ain't the smartest man in the world, but I got eyes, and Mario look a little drained to me right there. I ain't gonna hold you.
Cam, you know what, bro? It's funny how you bringing up these pictures, because I was actually looking at them the other day, but I didn't notice Barrios, his shit said 150, and it just goes to kind of question, like, now I'm really asking myself, what true weight is Ryan really at? Because it's like you just said, he looks like he's on program, but to some people he looks drained. This is kind of how
he looked pale. I think that's what it was. I know since Jag Queen, I was talking to her about it last night, and she felt Ryan looked a little pale in that interview. You know what I'm saying? Which I guess that was the emphasis that people was like, oh, Ryan looked like he drained and stuff. I felt like Ryan looked like he was on schedule. Now, he did look a little pale, per se. I can agree to that. But I felt like he was on schedule. He didn't look drained to me. But Mario,
he looked normal. It's like he looks, you know what it is? We've never seen him get down to a weight that he's supposed to. Because when he fought Tank, he weighed in at what? 130, 136.
Yeah.
And then when he fought Devin, it was at 154. So we've really only see him take fights serious. I guess I want to say Rolly and this one, because the first title he went for was against Devin, and you know how that went. The second time he lost to Rolly, so I feel like this time he's taking it serious. But I kind of question what his true weight is, because he does look good. he looks on schedule, but his cheekbones look a little sank in. So I question if Ryan is heavier than that. I mean, he's a tall dude, you know what I mean? He's like what? He's 5'9".
Yeah, I believe so.
5'9". He got to be weighing at least 170, bro. Maybe 180.
Yeah, it's so curious. It's real curious to me though, because it's like I was like, I want to see these guys how they look going into fight week, and this like the first like real true image for us both guys, as far as 7 days with the 7-day weigh-in right here, where it's gonna be interesting to see them when they do the grand arrivals, you know, and then they do the media workout, and then they do, you know, the press conference and stuff this week, the whole fight week. It's gonna be interesting to see they transition with their weight this week, with how Ryan missing the 14-day weigh-in with 1 pound, and then both guys making the 7-day weigh-in, but Ryan comes in less weight than Mario Barrios. And Mario Barrios, he's been fighting at 147 for a long ass time now. He's been at 147 for a long time, man. And this probably his last fight there. No cap. This is probably his last fight there. I don't see him being there that long for real. I just don't see it.
I don't either, bro. And also too, I was thinking, so now that Barrios moves up, I guess maybe Ryan would stay defend. I don't know, man. It's crazy, but I mean, 147 right now is kind of looking weak. So I guess maybe if Mario goes up, maybe if we'll see who's going. I heard Tio wants to go to 47, so I feel like if Barrios does lose and he leaves, I don't see 147 exciting. I do like what's going on at 154 though.
Yeah, I mean that's where Barrios gonna be headed after this shit, man.
I think so.
That's where he gonna be headed.
And you know what?
Be headed after this. I don't see him being there a lot longer.
This is gonna be a crazy statement, but I think Mario will do better at 154 than at 147, because to me he caught all 3 of them draws, you know, in a row.
Yeah, he got 2 draws right in a row right now.
I kind of feel like with him, he's losing that power, you know, slowly because of all the weight drain and everything he got to do leading up to the fight. So I feel like at 54 he might be knocking shit out because he could punch and he could box too. So we got to see
Mario. He go up to 154. That's probably why he's staying at 47, because he probably ain't that confident he can beat guys at 54, because it's loaded up there at 54. That's why he's stretching his ass down there at 47.
Yeah, but you know what? He could have beat Pacquiao, because during that fight I saw him and he looked good. I just feel like he let off the gas a couple times, and I feel like
he showed Pacquiao too much respect.
Yeah, he did, bro. But you see, I feel like he let his power he let his power just off the hook. You know what I mean? He ain't really throwing shit like that. But if
we want to see a mainstream Mario in this fight Saturday, I think he's so nice. He be on so much of a nice, humble type of situation and shit going into these fights and shit. Now we need to see you pop your shit in and be on some dog shit in this shit, man.
Because Ryan, I'm predicting Ryan is gonna be talking this shit, and he might even piss Barrios off. Cause in the first one he brought shirts, he was doing all these antics, and even Barrios was like he said Ryan is a straight clown show. He said he's acting like a clown, but I don't conduct myself like that. Damn, Dondrick, that's how you feel.
Hey, bro, Dondrick, bro. Real shit. When I seen Barrios on the scale like that, that was my initial thought. I'm like, Barrios might get stopped Saturday, dog. He might get stopped Saturday. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, but you know what, Cam? One thing about Barrios that I really like is that he's never quit and he's never made excuses. He's never made any type of excuses. He's always done good. and that's what I appreciate for him.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Barrios, no excuses and shit. He just go in there and work, man. Which is, you can't do nothing but respect that for sure. Like you can't do nothing but respect it, man. But hold on, let me switch gears because I wanted to get back on a little bit because it is fight week, of course. I think the grand arrivals for this card is tomorrow. So they got grand arrivals tomorrow. I think Wednesday is media workout day. And then they got the press conference Thursday, and then ceremonial weigh-in is Friday. And then we got fight night Saturday. Of course, just to add a little bit more context to this week, because this is a big fight week with this card in general. We got another card Sunday with, obviously Carissa Shields and Franchon Cruz DAZN, which is, the rematch. These girls is getting it cracking again. They fighting Sunday. You know what I mean? And of course, just to add a little bit more context to this, card in general with Clarissa, I just question her focus a little bit into this shit. We definitely gonna be tapped in on this one.
She was with Pat, bro. She was with Papoose, getting her shit ran through, and beat the girls. I don't know, but also too, I feel like she's shifted, and a lot of people are gonna say, I already know, because I know 2 Cents loves Clarissa, and I like Clarissa, bro. I just don't like the antics she's been doing, and I don't appreciate her not even trying, bro, to even like lose the weight. Like, I get it, like she's comfortable where she's at right now, but why? I guess because she feels like she don't got to do nothing no more. But the big fights are her going down. She gotta lose weight, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I would still like to see Alicia Bumgarner in her. I feel like that would generate so much money, bro. So many people want to see that fight, but at the same time, she gonna have a baby. She over there making songs talking about Papoose taking honey packets, and he just ramming her shit, and I'm just like, yo, come on, like you got kids who listen to you, you got kids who look up to you. Like, conduct yourself like a lady. And I don't like this fight, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like this fight. I don't think DAZN has a chance to beat her. One, because her last fight, she looked trash, bro. She looked so.
I think I just quit DAZN. She more. I say she more locked in. I feel like she a little bit more locked in than Clarissa, but talent wise, this is a fight for Clarissa to win Sunday. Like, this is a fight for her to win, right here, man. I would have. Let me do this. So yeah, the other card that's happening this Saturday is Wood versus Warrington, the rematch of that fight in the UK. That fight is early in the day on DAZN Saturday. And all right. So I seen somebody online earlier, man. They was like, man, Devin Haney got this list. He calling out Xander Zayas. Why the hell he calling out Xander Zayas, as Xander Zayas ain't even on their list? You see Keyshawn on the list. Keyshawn is on the damn list. Shakur on the list. Conor Ben's on the list. Ryan Garcia is at 10 on the list. But they got Xander as honorable mention. You know what I'm saying? And they looking at Xander like fool, talking about he got 2 titles and shit. So they looking at Xander like he's straight food and everything. But when you got guys like this out here coming at your throat, talking about where Debo at, and Debo can get hit with a brick. Then you got Ryan Garcia vowing to retire you out here. You got to see these guys, bro. Like, you got to see these guys, man. That's where I'm at with it. No Hano fan can't tell me otherwise. If you ain't fighting Keyshawn, or you ain't fighting that, or you ain't fighting Ryan, if Ryan wins Saturday, because Ryan he definitely got to win Saturday. If Ryan wins Saturday, Devin, the Hanos clan, all of them goofies, they need to be pushing for either one of these fights. Now, I would personally say with Keyshawn in particular, I think it's a look. I think he need like one. I think he need a fight or 2 at 147. to fill out and get ready for for Dev. But he want to go up there and be great and go straight to Dev at 147 from 140 after only fighting one fight at 140. Hey, I'm all with it. Put the fucking fight on. Put the fight on.
You know what, Cam? You know what, bro? You right though. He definitely got to put the fight on because he promised Keyshawn, and you already showed the video. He said, you promised. Bill Haney said, no, do you promise? And he told him, he said, nah, you the promoter. So now I feel like Bill talked his son into some shit that Devin knows he got to go in there and really try his best. But I was talking to 2 Cents, Cam, and I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I don't think Keyshawn can beat Devin, bro. I just feel like
yeah, that's what I'm in the same impression right now. I feel like right now I would give the fight to Devin because of the experience. You know what I'm saying? I think he, experience wise, he'll beat Keyshawn, similar probably with the, to the Brian Norman fight. You know what I'm saying? The experience. But I'm not counting Keyshawn out in the fight because Keyshawn, I feel like he's talented. He can fight from all 3 ranges, inside, mid-range, outside. He can fight from all ranges, you know what I mean? So I feel like I love to see the fight. But I think it's a little, that's why I said I feel like it's a little bit early. I feel like if he got one fight in at 147 or 2, then he go to Devin, then he ready. He good and ready. You know what I'm saying? But I'm with it. If they want to put the fight on with Keyshawn and Devin immediately, man, run it. Run it. I'm with it.
Pam, you know what? I feel like Keyshawn is only doing that because he just seen Shakur move up there to 140. But it's like, Keyshawn, you and Shakur are 2 different people. You at 130, you just fought at 140. And then plus 147, it's a big jump. Because 9 times out of 10, those dudes at 147 bulking up 10 to 15 pounds extra. So Devin might come in at about 160, 155. Keyshawn is a skinny dude. He need to eat more, bro.
Man, Devin fuck around, man. Devin at 47, that boy coming in at 70. He coming in at 170 at 47. He coming at 170, man, for real. That's what had me so crazy about this shit. With it was like, oh, Ryan was so massive in the fight with Devin. But Devin was a big motherfucker too in the damn ring too. Wasn't no damn difference, in my opinion.
Exactly, bro. They say everything, but Devin bulking up to fucking 160, bro. He was bulking at 160 when he was at 135. That shit is crazy. Talk about
said some good fights still at 140. Why these guys not fighting each other? I mean, shit, bro.
They don't want
some of these dudes are too fucking friendly. They too friendly, bro. Like, and the main friendly motherfucker is Shakur Stevenson. Friendly with too many of these dudes, man. We want to see the fights, bro. It's about the match. We don't care if the belt is on the line or not. We want to see the matchups. Like, I find it real ironic Shakur pushing Keyshawn on Devin too, because it's like, nigga, you guys, Devin fans, Devin, he done called the fight Shakur in recent time. Shakur, he talking about, oh, I need a rehydration clause with Devin and all this shit. I was like, bro, it's just too much weird shit going on from these guys, man. Like, it's too much ducking and hiding, tucking your tail and shit out here. There's too much fuckery out here, man. Like, these dudes need to get in the ring, lock these fights in with some of these guys that's out here for the bag, man. For the matchups. It's about the matchups. Like, a matchup with Devin and Shakur, and it's not a favorable fight for me to watch as far as both styles, but I'll watch it and I'll cover it, and then, you know what I'm saying, we'll go from there for sure. We'll love to see the fight. But Shakur's out here, he's literally moving just like Bud Crawford, being strategic with the fights he taking easy fights for big paydays, man. And that's exactly what Shakur is on. And we just seen the same shit from Devin Haney in recent time too. You know what I mean? Like these dudes is fucking cherry picking the fuck out of these guys right now out here, man. He said, Ace Sauce said, Batiste posted fighters' weights at the weigh-in and on fight day of their fights. At 140, Devin Haney weighed in exactly 165 on fight night. Facts. Bro, I be thinking Devin at 170, bro. Fuck the 65. That boy be at 170 type shit, bro. Like, nothing puts it past me with Devin Haney these days, bro. Especially him being a snack guy. Nothing but Victor Conte had a special pack, a special snack pack for this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, before he passed. You know what I mean? He probably got thousands of them shits at the crib and shit, taking them shits.
Nah, yo, Cam, Victor passed away and he left Haney a box, bro. And that shit said Winter Soldier on it. Left that shit for Devin Haney. He said, when I pass away, you take this. That shit about to keep him good till the end of his career. But you know what, Cam? You actually just said something that caught my attention, and I want to bring it up real quick. Shakur been jumping around saying, oh, skills pay the bills. So why do you need a rehydration clause then? If skills pay the bills, and plus two, him and Devin, they about the same weight. So if he's so skillful, so why not take the fight? Skills pay the bills, right, Shakur? Or was that just a bluff?
He bluff. I call bluff. You know what I'm saying? Because if you that confident in your skills, then and you said rehydration clauses was bullshit before, you shouldn't be worried about the rehydration clauses. And you know, like I said the other day, I'm with the rehydration clause for certain fighters and certain fights. You know what I mean? Because some of these guys don't be right on fight night with their weight. They don't be right. And I'm with it. Now, Shakur would have been like, yo, rehydrate. No, Tank did his rehydration clause on old boy, whatever. That's him. You know what I mean? No, I ain't really into that shit. He would have said that. I would have been cool. And then he come back in 2026 and he start talking rehydration clause. Then motherfuckers, he wouldn't have got so much backlash from that if he would have moved like that. But Shakur, like I tell everybody, that motherfucker don't never think about what he say before he say it. And that shit be making dude look like a fucking clown out here all the time. All the time.
No, but you know what, Cam? It's nasty because it's only okay if it's Shakur, right? It's only okay if it's their favorite fighter because he don't do no wrong in their eyes, and he don't say contradictions. He ain't never done nothing wrong, right? And it's just like that just goes to show how much integrity some of these people have, and a sense of being a fan. Like, how are you gonna allow someone? How are you gonna allow that? But yet you're over here saying, nah, Tank did this and Tank did that, and Tank is such a bitch. This, that, and the third. Oh, he should have never put Ryan on a rehydration clause. So now if Shakur wants to fight Tank, I hope Tank puts a rehydration clause on him, because he finally seen that, and he moving up in weight, right? Shakur moving up. So what goes to say that, you know, he might be bigger than Tank, because Tank's a little dude. If Tank was that big, he would have been stayed at 40 after he smashed Barrios. But what did he do? He went back to 35.
Facts. And I see the situation with Devin. It's like, with Devin, it's all about you don't have no fights right now. You have no fights right now, bro. Like, everybody is locking shit in. And the situation with Devin should be at ringside this weekend, checking these boys out Saturday night and pushing to fight the winner. But they don't want to do that. Them boys is terrified of fucking Ryan Garcia right now. They terrified of him.
Nah, yo, Cam, I want to ask you a question. Who's a bigger crash out? Devin or Keyshawn, because Keyshawn and then jumped Albright, and then Bill Haney and them jumped Tiger. Who a bigger crash out, bro?
They probably 50-50 right now. I ain't gonna lie. They probably 50-50 right now, bro, because they both was on bullshit with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though Devin wasn't involved with the shit, his ass was running away from the smoke.
Yo. He ran out that smoke. They caught him on video. They said, Devin, look, bro, we need you, bro. Look at your dad. He's getting jumped. He said, which way? This way. He ran the opposite, bro.
Bro. Man, that's what I was like, man. This shit getting wicked out here in this boxing shit, dog. Like, you know, we got 3 fights this week. Shit is active. Big fight week. And you know what I'm saying? I'm ready for it, man. I'm ready for it. I just want to see these fights, all these fights. I think Saturday, all these fights gonna be solid as hell. You know what I'm saying, on this card. And I'm just interested to see what it's gonna look like, man. If Barrios can get the win over Ryan Garcia, I feel like a lot of people know that, you know, if it goes to the real interesting factor of that too is with Barrios is the A side in this fight. It's interesting to see who would get the decision if it's a close fight to the decision, because you know it's a ring card, and you know fucking Turkey out of shit. He rock with Ryan Garcia. He fuck with bro heavy. You know what I mean? Yeah, it comes to a close decision. It may be out there for Ryan for real. No, Ryan may get that close decision because they want that boy to win. And Mauricio fuck with Ryan. He fuck with Ryan.
Fuck with Devin no more because he remember that he exposed Devin for what he was, and I'm glad you see, because a lot of Devin fans will try to argue that what Devin does for the sport now and just matters. That's all that matters. But to me, I don't believe that. I feel like Devin's been positioned in a way where Bill's been able to help him get these certain fights that a lot of people can't get. So they take advantage and they do fight smaller guys. Because you know what? I'm not gonna lie, I thought Brian Norman was gonna be bigger. But in that fight, Brian Norman didn't look that big. Devin looked more big. And
yeah, Devin was definitely bigger than Brian.
That's why I question a lot of these guys, and that's why I don't give them the full credit, because back then, old school fighters wouldn't do this shit. They wouldn't jump from division to division. They would clear out a division. And if they would lose a couple times in division, what would they do? They would jump up to go and try to take over another one. Now you got people just starting at 135, jump up to 40. Now they want to go to 47. I mean, Ryan's been doing it his whole life. He's always been in these situations where he doesn't make the weight. So when are we going to see someone stay in one division and actually dominate?
Facts, bro. Facts. And let me salute to my boy, Mr. Osteristic, man, with the $10 banger in the Cash App, man. Salute to my dog, man. It's my boy Sheldon right here. Okay. Mr. Shelton Moore in the building. What's popping with you, bro?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
What's the word? What's the conversation, fellas? What's happening?
Man, shit. Barrios. We got Barrios and Garcia fight week, of course, man. Keyshawn Davis up here at this boy Devin Haney's helmet right now. You know what I'm saying? Looking for Shibo Dev. And
dang, he hit it with that one?
Hey, Shibo.
Dang.
y'all can do the Debo talk. I'm calling him man Shibo.
Well, look. The boy already said, they asked the boy right after the fight, who do you want next? He said, Devin Haney. He sounded it out phonetically. So you couldn't mix it up. So, you know, I mean, is that now the question we got to ask ourselves is this: can Devin Haney get some money fighting Keyshawn Davis?
Can you get 100%. Hell yeah,
bro. Everybody would definitely put their money up because this fight is more dangerous than any fight Devin's ever been in. We could sit here and say that the Brian Norman fight was going to be his most dangerous, but I myself thought that Devin was going to just beat Brian Norman, that Brian Norman wasn't going to be able to get his shit off, and it was true. I feel like this fight is a 50-50 fight, and I feel like there's going to be a lot of money behind it, as there should be. Keyshawn, he just crashed out. So, and he came back and he pretty much put on a show. He did good. So now people are questioning, like, yo, can Keyshawn be the one to stop Devin Haney? And I'm not gonna say he's gonna stop him, but this is my thing with Keyshawn. I feel like Devin is gonna be on his master clinch shit, and I can't even say clinch. I gotta say master, because he's gonna be doing that shit all night. But a lot of people are telling me that he's not gonna be able to do that with Keyshawn. So we got to see.
Keyshawn denies the clinch. Keyshawn's good at fighting out of the clinch. So that is true. Now here's the question: everybody, all the Devin lovers, the Devin fans, they say, well, you know, Devin got to get his 14. Devin got to get his 14. I believe Turkey will pay 14 for this fight, if that's what he owes them.
Man, Devin ain't even getting that type of money, bro. I don't know where.
I don't think so either. I don't think so either. I don't think so.
Where they can come up with these numbers, bro?
Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't think Devin's getting no
fighter, bro.
Yeah, I don't think he's getting no $9 million and all that shit. I don't. You know, to be honest with you, when they told me Shakur and Tio was getting 9 apiece, I kind of looked at that funny, like, I don't know about that. I don't know.
Man, I seen reports that T.O. got like 4 to 6 and Shakur got 3 to 5.
That's probably right. That's about right. That's about right.
That's accurate to me.
That's about right.
All this 10 million, 15 million shit.
Yeah.
Cat.
They try to make themselves out to be Leonard and Hagler and Hearns and them, but they got to remember boxing was in a different place back then. Boxing was a mainstream sport back then. And them dudes were big fucking stars. You ain't never seen Devin or Shakur or Keyshawn on no right guard commercial, have you?
Hey, man, shit, I ain't seen them on a commercial.
Right. So that's why
I ain't seen them on a commercial.
But you remember seeing Sugar Ray on 7-Up, right? You remember that, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so like, that's the difference.
Brand deals, bro. They was guys that was getting brand deals. Like you look at it in boxing right now, it ain't even really that many boxers that's crossing over that's doing no big deals with no other major
I only know 2, bro. Like I'll be honest with you, I only know 2. The redheaded Mexican is one of them, and the other one is AJ. That's the only 2 I know that got brand deals.
Yep, I know Bud been doing some little shit too as well. I add him in there, even though he retired. So but you guys all this probably like it's a handful or 2 handful of fighters out there that has brand deals out there out of fucking a million some fighters out here. Like
right. You know what I'm saying? That's why, I don't understand why people are so down and hating on the Zuffa shit. This Zuffa shit is gonna offer a whole lot of opportunities for motherfuckers to actually pay their bills.
I mean, for the low, like I mentioned it earlier with the Zuffa, like it's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the card, the event that they had last night, it was a decent event. You know what I mean? The fights was cool. We seen some knockouts. We seen leather on leather. We seen some shit in there last night. But Zuffa isn't like Dana is posing this shit like they gonna come through and just take over the sport and do this and do that. I don't see it. Not with the guys they have on their roster.
Zuffa is for the Johnny Rices of the world. Jim dude. That's what Zuffa for. Remember Michael Coffey?
Yeah.
Dudes like that. That's what Zuffa's for. They go over there, quit their job, you know what I'm saying? Crazy, actually pay their car notes, shit like that.
Like them guys is getting opportunities. Like I said, you got mid-tier guys, low-level guys, and prospects over there. Yeah. None of the stars ain't going over there. You know
Niggas like Troy Nash can go over there. Troy Nash can get some shine now because I like him. Troy Nash is a good little young fighter. Guys like that.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with Jalil Hackett heavy, but
yeah, Jalil Hackett, people like that. He can build his name over there, then cross over. Yeah, you got it right, Cam.
He was with Mayweather Promotions, didn't go well. Then he had the situation with Eddie, where Eddie Hearn was playing them cops for real. You know what I'm saying? And
right,
like he didn't have no. He's a guy that he wanted to stay consistent and consistently fight. He ain't had no choice but to fuck with a Zuffa boxer. Like he ain't had no choice.
You can fight all the time. Exactly.
But you see, Jalil's good though. Jalil's one of those fighters that I see him doing a lot of things for the sport. So it's like you said, Shelton. He could be over there, do what he got to do, fight 2 times a year, whatever he got to do, 3. And then when it's time, he can come back. Because I know on the 8th, so I don't know what's gonna happen to Jai Opatai's ring belt.
Nothing.
Nah, but he's
not a goddamn thing.
Nah, but but look, he's fighting for the Zuffa cruiserweight championship.
Well, but see, this is what you gotta understand.
So I don't know.
They have to play ball now because remember that shit that went to the House, it got ratified, that amendment to the Ali Act. So now I got to go back to the Senate. Then I got to go back to the House to be ratified, and then the president can sign it. So they got to play ball right now because the Ali Act still haven't changed. That's why they're telling you that these guys in Zuffa can cross over and still, be in the sanctioning body and still fight over there if need be. They're not going to strip Ja. They're not going to do nothing to him because he is the Ring Magazine champion. He is the IBF champion. The IBF is going to allow him to fight over there. They made a deal. Ain't gonna do nothing to him. Jai Opataia is the cruiserweight division. Don't nobody give a fuck about Zerto.
Yeah, nah. I wouldn't say that. Cause Zerto, I'll be honest, to a lot of Mexican fans, Zerto is important. One, because he's one of the first Mexicans to do it at cruiser.
Zerto's one of my favorite fighters. Cam J can tell you that.
No. I get that. Like I like him. I like.
He's one of my favorites, but I don't think he has a chance against Opataia.
No,
I don't think he got a chance against Benavidez. I think Benavidez will be.
I don't
because he's big, he's crafty, he can box, but he's too damn slow.
Very slow, and I feel like he doesn't get his punches off the way he's supposed to. But the only person I could see beating David Benavidez is Jai Opataia, and that's because he's got power, like big punching power.
And he's aggressive. And he's fucking aggressive.
Very aggressive. All the way from 1 to 12, he comes at you. And I don't think I've ever seen him get tired. One, because he finishes his opponents. But I don't think he could finish David. Or maybe he can. You see, I don't know. That's a fight that we got to see too.
We got to see David tested. You see, that's the thing. We've never seen David pushed or tested.
Nah, yeah. I feel like we have.
Who?
I want to say Morrell, bro.
No.
I want to say Morrell just because
he took all the fight out of that dude. He beat the fight out of that dude.
Nah, but watch during. I think there was I forgot what round it was. The bell rang and he cracked Benavidez hard, bro.
In the 5th. He cracked him in the 5th.
He cracked him in the 5th, right when the bell rang, and he was just looking at him like, yo, this, but like that shit.
He had him on the ropes. Remember, he was beating on him, and David didn't clinch. He fought out of it. And I feel like that took all the fight out of Morrell after that. Morrell didn't have no more fight in him after that. He was like, fuck. Yeah, you can't finish me, fool.
But you know what?
You're not finishing me.
But you know what? I also feel like nobody wants to fight Benavidez either. Just because of how dangerous and how damaging he'll leave you. Like look at what's that UK.
Let me take this call. I'll be right back.
You know.
Yo, Cam, who was what I forget his name, bro. He's from the UK. Yard. Anthony Yard.
Oh, Anthony Yard, yeah, at 175, yeah.
Bro, Benavidez had that dude. He had him like he was grabbing him from the back of the head, just punching his shit. Remember that?
Man, fucking
That was
David
nasty.
put a beating on your Anthony Yardy. He put a beating on that bed. It was bad.
Yo,
like that's why I think it's going. I think with Zerto and David, man, David like that. Oscar's cashing Zerto out pretty much. He's cashing them out. Oscar ain't confident in that man. Just like he trying to up the bag with Virgil on boots and shit. He knows some of these guys that he been building for a while. It's time to cash their ass out, and that's where we at with it now with Oscar and shit, man. Like this shit is real crazy out here. It's crazy, man, for real. I understand playing about that shit, thinking.
But you see, Cam, they was just saying that that Virgil and Boots is done, and I kind of want to see how this is gonna play out, considering De La Hoya put a restraining order. So I kind of want to see. I feel like he's just trying to protect Virgil, but
yeah, they gotta move fast because I think they got a hearing for the lawsuit on the 20th.
Okay.
On the 20th, which is
I want to see
Friday.
We got to see, because I feel like De La Hoya doesn't want to just want to give him up, like he wants to keep him undefeated. And I see this all the time with De La Hoya fighters. It's a pattern, especially with the Hispanic fighters. He wants them to have like 30 plus fights, 40 fights, and then he gives them a title shot and they don't do so well.
Because the boy been putting them boys in with cans and shit to start off with and build them up like they did Williams Zepeda. And then what they do with Williams Zepeda with Shakur, cash his ass the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like cash his ass out. That's like it's like the Golden Boy playbook at this point. You know what I'm saying? You build these guys up in a good name between 25 to 35 fights and shit, and then when it's time to fight them guys, cash their ass the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how it is with them guys.
But you know what? And I just think it's crazy because Zepeda, we haven't heard a word of him, but he ranked number 1 in the WBC. How is that even possible?
Man, it is wild, bro, that Zepeda's in play for a title still at 135. It really is, even after that loss. And that just shows you how 135 is. 135, like I told people this past couple of weeks, it's a lot of parity with 35 right now. And 35 is for the open. We only got 2 champions with Abdullah Mason and Raymond Muratalla. You know what I'm saying? The IBF and the WBA is vacant right now. So the shit is open at 135 for, guys to cook up there. And, the whole problem with that is we don't know how long Abdullah going to be at 135. We don't know how long Raymond Muratalla going to be at 135, especially with him. I wouldn't even be surprised if this motherfucker Shakur fought Raymond Muratalla next. I wouldn't even be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised. Raymond has aspirations of moving up to 140 and shit too. So that's why I said with that fight with Abrabel for the IBF title eliminator, that title eliminator may turn into a vacant title, you know what I'm saying, due to the fact if Raymond decides to move up to 140.
So I guess, right now 135, it looks kind of shaky. I guess maybe until Tank comes back. And what if Tank comes back and he fights Schofield, and he fights Schofield, or he fights anybody in that division that's up and coming? I think that would be good.
Yeah, Tank can come back. He can come back and he's champion of recess, so he can go straight for the WBA. You know what I'm saying, and push that position if he wants to. But we know fucking Kid Austin and Auntie Schofield, the 5 steps of boxing. Them boys is scared as fuck of Tank Davis. They was the ones that was saying, we waiting on Tank Davis to retire. We think he gonna retire, and then that's gonna make the belt vacant at that time, Like, man, nobody trying to hear that shit, man. Like, it is what it is. Like, y'all boys had it. Y'all gotta fight whoever is right there, bro. Like, that's why I said they choosing body over Lamont Roach. You know what I mean? But then you got Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach out here, he reaching for a Shakur fight. Like, he talking about, we can fight 135, 140 and shit. You know what I'm saying? He pushing for a Shakur fight and everything. You know what I mean? Even though, Pitbull, it seems like Pitbull ain't interested in fighting Lamar. He said after the fight, he said, yeah, we can run it back. And then afterward, he like, shit, Pitbull, he looking for Tank. He waiting for Tank to get out of this leadership so he can lock Tank in.
Nah, cause I don't want to sound funny, but Pitbull don't want to get another draw with Rhodes.
Facts. Hey, I like what Thrill Hill said right here. He said, why does a single loss mean a major setback? Like, now, I love this question because of the fact that I'm a guy that I like the guys that, when they come off a loss, like Brian Norman Jr., for instance, they just said that he's coming back in May. You know what I mean? I can't wait to see what Brian Norman Jr. do, coming back. You know what I mean? I definitely want to see him do his thing for sure, and interested to see who he fights. I don't be counting these guys out when they lose, a big fight. You know what I'm saying? On their next fight, immediately, because you don't never know that fight could have been a learning lesson for them to come turn up the rest of their career. You never know. You really never know in these situations for real. And and like Thrill Hill said, Sam Noakes, he lost to Mason, he lost to Abdullah, and people want to see Sam Noakes. They want to see Sam Noakes because Sam Noakes put a great performance even with the loss with Abdullah. You know what I mean? And
I want to see him. I want to see him fight. I want to see him fight that Schofield kid.
Yup, I do too, and I feel like Sam Noakes could take him.
I'd love to see Sam Noakes versus Williams Zepeda.
I wouldn't. I think that'd be a one-sided ass whooping, Cam.
You think Sam Noakes will whoop Williams Zepeda ass?
Zepeda don't have no pop on his punches. He can't keep nobody off, bro. Sam Noakes is like a freight train. He's coming. He's coming.
Cole Counter says Schofield ain't getting no big money on Swerve TV.
Why you can't get no big money on Swerve? Swerve TV ain't big. Swerve TV ain't big, KJ.
Hey, bro, you.
I know you got a Swerve TV subscription in your house. I know you do.
Hey, I ain't never heard of Swerve TV until they brought their name up with Golden Boy. No cap. I ain't never heard of them boys, man.
You know who's Swerve? You know how you? I'm gonna tell you. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. You know how you get Swerve TV? You know how to get it?
I think it's through the smarts. They
all you have to do is buy a television, bro. All you have to do is buy a television.
Yeah.
And if you don't have no internet, just get an antenna and you can get Swerve TV.
You ain't heard of them, Sheldon? You know they out of Cali.
I've seen them. You know when you buy a new TV and you got to go through all the channels?
Yeah.
They over there.
Oh, bro. I mean, you out there in the West Coast, so you would see them more.
Yeah, they over there with TNA Impact Wrestling and all that type of that shit that you get for free. That shit that you get when you just buy a TV. That's the shit that's Swerve TV.
Bro, I know a lot of people be giving flack the Top Rank about them being on Tubi, but I ain't got no problem with them being on Tubi. I fuck with the shits.
Nigga, Tubi is free TV. It's free TV, bro.
I fuck with Top Rank on Tubi.
Anybody can get Tubi. And that fight with Robust Peru, that shit was the production was nice on that shit. That was a good show.
It was nice, and also too, it's like Cam just said, the fact that they on Tubi, bro. I'm glad I don't gotta pay $129 a year no more, bro.
Talk about it.
Oh, for that ESPN Plus, yeah, for sure.
But watch this. If you got T-Mobile, right? You could get T-Mobile does offers, and they giving Paramount Plus for $12.99 a month, bro.
And I get Paramount Plus on my own for $9.99 a month. So I don't need them motherfuckers.
I think I'm paying. I don't know. I think I'm paying like 8 or 9 for Paramount Plus.
Yeah, I don't need them. Because see, but here's the thing, though, right? I have Paramount Plus anyway because I gotta watch I like Landman. I like motherfucking Lioness. It's a lot of shows. Tulsa King, motherfucking Mayor of Kingstown. It's a lot of shit on Paramount Plus. I like it.
You got Netflix?
Yeah, of course. Who don't? Everybody got Netflix.
Watch White Lotus. Nah, as a matter of fact,
yeah, I've seen that. I've never watched it though, but I'm gonna check it out.
You gotta watch. Hey, the funniest movie right now out is that Medea, that Joe college trip shit. That shit is hilarious, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it
the last 2 days. That shit.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you. You know what I watched last night though? I stumbled on that shit with Batista and Momoa, that Wrecking Crew shit. That shit is cool.
Word.
I watched that shit last night. But yeah, man.
I gotta play this for it. Let me play this. I gotta play this video for my boy, man. Since my boy J-Man just came in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? He gotta play this video for my boy, man. He know the vibes.
Crowd already starting to cheer. Arguello with a right hand that scores on Pryor, whose legs buckle for a moment.
Both fighters are a little tight.
A right hand by Arguello.
Well, he's really thinking also.
There's a right hand, snaps the head back, and Pryor is hurt. That was the best punch of the fight. Pryor a left jab and a combination again. And Arguello's in trouble. Arguello in big trouble against the ropes. Pryor going for the kill, trying to put him away. Arguello trying to cover up. A smashing right hand. Arguello's helpless against the ropes. Arguello's hands at his side. It's over. Aaron Pryor has retired his junior welterweight championship. Arguello slips to the canvas. One.
God. Yeah, I had to play that for my boy J-Man, man. That's my fight of the day today, man, with Aaron Pryor and Arguello, man. 1-2, man. Yeah, bro, you see right there. They should have stopped that because that boy Aaron was just teeing off on his ass at the end of that shit. They should have stopped that a little bit earlier, dog. He was target practice at that point on the ropes. Big target practice, J-Man. Yeah, bro. I had to play that for my dog J-Man, man. You already know the vibes in the Hawk. Yeah, man.
That was Pryor. Who was that? Pryor Arguello?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh man, come on, yeah. That first fight,
bro.
I was with Arguello after his first fight. I was with him because he was like, something got to be wrong because I hit this dude with shots that would knock down a building.
He asked you a question, Sheldon. He said, Slauson said, Sheldon, why can't Shakur do that?
Shakur ain't built like that. Hey, but here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, what you got to understand. Ain't nobody boxing today built like that.
You know what, bro? Back then, I remember watching those shows as a kid, and the energy was just so different compared to now. Because I've been to a couple fights. I think the best fight I've been to was the Tank and Rolly shit. Like the energy, bro, in Brooklyn. It was nice,
huh? You liked it? You dug it?
Tank, that's what I said. Tank fights be different, boy.
Yeah, no bro, it was different.
I went to the Barrios fight in Atlanta. It was different.
Was it? You know what?
Yeah, that's the only time, bro. That's the only time I'll say this. I've been to a fight, and this fight looked like the motherfucking Magic City.
Damn.
Thanks, bro.
That shit's crazy.
Tank be bringing the hoes out. He be bringing
them out. But look, but tell him, Cam, when you talking about the Aaron Pryor days, we talking about dudes fighting 15 rounds, smoking cigarettes, and doing cocaine. These niggas ain't built like that today.
Nah,
these niggas ain't built like that today.
They in the fucking they in the crowd smoking cigarettes and sniffing coke, huh?
These niggas is smoking cigarettes before the fight in the back. When they get ready to come out, they smoking a couple cigarettes.
Oh yeah, couple. They definitely
drinking shots of liquor and coming out to fight. Come on, man. These niggas ain't built like that today.
Nah, but you know what? One person who I definitely gotta go see, because I've only seen Tank fight. I seen him fight twice actually, and the energy was pretty different. And then I went to go see what's his name? I went to go see the Vargas brother.
Which one? Emiliano?
Yeah, Emiliano, the little one. And that
we saw him in Vegas? We saw him in Vegas?
I saw him in Vegas. That shit was live, bro. That shit was probably one of the best.
You know why? Because he young, he popping. Vegas is right there on the border. So it's crowded out. It's crowded out.
Yeah, so many Mexicans. And you know what? The one fighter I definitely got to see is Bam. I want to see Bam at least 3 times.
I'm gonna tell you who I went to go see where the energy was really live too. It was at the MGM Grand though, Cam. They did it smart. You remember when Benavidez fought Plant?
Ooh, damn.
Oh yeah.
I was there for that.
That event was fire too.
That's a bang.
I was there for that. But they were smart though. They put that shit in the MGM Grand. Because the MGM Grand only has 10,000 seats. There's only 10,000 seats in them. It's small.
Very smart,
so,
bro. It's like
so it looks like it's really, really big. It looks like there's a whole lot of people there, but it really ain't.
Like you're only gonna put like certain people in the T-Mobile Arena, bro. Like it's
right because it's so big.
Probably
21,000 seats is big.
Can sell out the fucking T-Mobile Arena. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's not that many fighters that can do that shit. I can see it stupid to about facts. The Crawford era they built like that.
And he's right. He's right. None of these dudes built like that, man. Ain't none of these dudes.
Yeah.
Look, but let's be honest. Let's be honest, bro. Let's just keep it all the way a buck. No funny shit on the real. Donald Curry will run through all these niggas. Donald Curry will run through all these niggas. Run through them.
Bro, that's tough. That is tough, bro. I call this the diva era, bro. The diva era, man. There's too many divas in this fucking era. Everybody's a diva, including fucking Tank. All these dudes.
These niggas, look, and these is not names. You know these names because you're a historian, CamJ. These niggas today at 147 couldn't deal with Maurice Blocker, nigga. They couldn't deal with Maurice Blocker.
Fuck no.
Maurice Blocker run through all these niggas.
Hey,
these dudes
was one of them guys.
But remember though, Cam, in his day, he wasn't the guy.
Facts.
He had other dudes he had to deal with, like Donald Curry, like Simon Brown. Come on, man. It was dudes out there. Mark Breland. These niggas couldn't handle Mark Breland at 47.
Bro, that's why I say with this era, bro, like I'm hoping like this. Now, let me ask y'all how y'all feel how the year starting though for us boxing this year so far. We only like 2 months in. I mean, how y'all feel like the year starting off in boxing so far in 2026?
It's been good, bro. It's been good.
It's cool.
We got some good fights. I mean, you know what? PBC started out pretty good. I mean, with this Barrios shit that they I guess it's a turkey card, but I mean still if we keeping it real, I'm pretty sure a lot of PBC or half PBC roster on that ring card.
TGB is the main promoter for this card. This Saturday.
I guess it's good.
TGB is always gonna be PBC's promoter, man. PBC is not a promotional company. PBC
but you know what, Cam? I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I've been looking forward for Sunday to see these fights, bro. For the Zuffa shit.
Oh, Zuffa, yeah. They should. I will say this: the boys, they active. They doing like 2 events a month, and hey, that we fuck with it. More boxing, it is what it is. I'm gonna watch it.
He's doing the UFC model. Cam, that's why he eliminated the super fly and flyweight and all that other shit.
But I like the 8 weight classes. I ain't gonna lie. I love the 8 weight classes they got.
Yeah.
It's just different, bro. It's just different in this. I mean, boxing right now, it's in a weird place. And I feel like with Zuffa around, I don't want to say Zuffa's the best thing, but I feel like it's just like Shell said, he's doing the UFC model. The first 2 fights were like kind of more credible names. Now it's like he makes sure everybody fight. You know what I mean? Regardless whether it's somebody that got 2 losses, 3, he makes sure everybody fighting on that card. So I mean we still gotta wait and see. It's still early in the year, so.
Oh wait, we gave all night. He said, "Why do people say they bring in the UFC model?" Yeah, I mean the model for us, the weight classes. That's
the weight classes, the fighting, according to the matchmaking, the weight classes. and the fact that you can't duck nobody, you don't get to pick nothing. This is like last night, that light heavyweight fight where dude caught him with the uppercut, knocked dude out.
Oh, that shit was nasty, bro.
Yeah, the winner of that fight. Now, if you was listening to him, the winner of that fight gets Jai Opetaia if he beats the dude. Well, he gonna kill that dude. That dude is not very good, but he gonna kill that
dude. I'm glad you just said that because this is exactly why I don't fuck with this shit. Jai Opetaia's gonna be cooking these dudes over there, and they gonna be acting like he the main fucking guy over there, bro. Like that's the problem I have right there, dog. Like we know it's Jai.
Well, let me ask you this, but here's the problem I got with it, right? Jai Opetaia been over here for all this time. He been over here for like 4 or 5 years. He been cooking everybody over here.
I mean, he cooking dudes that. I mean, he ain't. All right, let's go and be frank. The cruiserweight division ain't deep at all.
So you cook the dudes they put in front of you, right? You got to fight the dudes they put in front of you.
You got to be who in front of you, of course, for sure. But it's only 2 motherfucking names, Jai and Zerto. And then you want to add David into the mix since he about to fight Zerto. You can add him in the mix. Everybody else cooked.
But you know why he never fought Zerto?
Oscar. I blamed it on Oscar.
Exactly.
I feel like Oscar been holding Zerto back the whole time.
Exactly. Because he would have cooked his ass too.
Oscar about to cash his ass out with David Benavidez.
Exactly.
Because look at it. David Benavidez, he holds more value than a Jai Opetaia. David Benavidez brings more asses. He brings more money into the sport than a Jai Opetaia. So,
look, I talked to somebody in Australia last night. You know what they told me?
To fight with David.
I talked to somebody in Australia last night. Lives in Australia, Queensland. You know what they told me? Don't nobody know who that dude is over there.
Talking about they don't know Jai?
They don't know him.
Bro, that's nasty.
That's
bro.
He said they do not know him.
Bro.
He said they know Jeff Finnick. He said they know Jeff Finnick. They know Tim Zhu because of his daddy, but they don't know Jai Opetaia.
They know Cambosis.
They say they know him, but nobody respects him.
I'm about to say, I don't even know if Jai that fought in one of them big arenas they got over there.
They said they don't even go. They said they go to Cambosis fights. Said people don't even buy tickets to Cambosis fights. They have no respect for him.
Nah. You know what, bro? I think Jai fought outside when he was back in Australia. He had a fight in Australia, and he fought outside, bro. I think I remember that shit.
He fought Maris Breedis.
Yeah, but he fought him outside, right?
Yeah, he fought him outside in the stadium. Yeah,
it's fucking nasty, bro. They put him in the parking lot, CamJ. They didn't even put him in the arena, bro. Bro.
And now y'all know why Jai Opetaia.
Because it's what you said though. It's what you said though, Cam. Because the cruiserweight division is shit. It's a shit division.
That should that be a thing where Josh say fucking and I just go up to heavyweight and fuck with them guys up there?
Well, his plan is to move up. That's his plan. His plan is to move up. He said, but he got to build his body to get up to there because he said he walks around like 225. He got to build his body up.
He walk around 220. Man, put his ass in heavyweight, man.
But you know this. You know this, Cam. You know this, Cam. Walking around at 225. And being in fighting shape at 225 is two entirely different things.
Man, you fight. Hey, you know the mark. 200 plus.
200 plus. Yeah, but everybody ain't Alexander though, bro. Let's keep that clean. Everybody ain't him.
Man, now you got me looking at John differently. Now you got me looking at him different.
Yeah, I don't even want to watch that dude no more, bro.
Hey, yo, homeboy, hey, don't trip like that. Because remember, your homeboy, Evander Holyfield ran up there. Michael Dokes damn near put him on his motherfucking pockets. Don't come up here like that. You better build your body up.
He was cooking though. He was cooking in the heavyweight division for sure.
Nigga, man, Michael Dokes had that nigga on skates. You don't remember that fight? Michael Dukes damn near derailed the whole shit. Michael Dukes from Ohio, he damn near derailed the whole shit. Damn near beat the shit out of Holyfield. Run up there, I'm a heavy, yeah, okay. Okay.
Man.
You better go back down there and build your body up, little boy.
Man, talk about it, bro. Talk about it, man. Yeah, man. Great conversation, man, fellas. I'm gonna go ahead and close it out, man. Salute to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all coming on. Fuck with your boy, man. Always, man. For sure.
We out of here.
Yo, peace out, Cam.
Peace out. You already know the vibes.
Appreciate you, bro, for always letting me come up here and cook.
Oh man, always, bro. You always welcome, man. You know you family, brother.
I was
family.
kind of sad, bro. That fucking that hacker ain't pull up today. I'm tired of Robert, bro.
Man, he was probably listening. He was probably listening. I know hacker. I was surprised he ain't come up. That fact, watch. I'm about to try to bring his ass out before I get off here and watch.
He probably lurking, bro. He lurking through the shadows, bro.
I got him. Hold on.
Hey, where the hell Debo at? Talk all that shit, man. Where Devin? Where Debo at? So-called Debo. Where Devin at? Where Debo? You ain't see him? He hiding from me. Nigga hot, man. Debo! Hey, Debo! Where the hell you at, man? What you doing? Hey, where is Debo? We looking for you. We on the block. Debo got hit with a brick. Y'all already know how I'm coming. Yeah. Debo, where you at? He's scared of this brick. He's scared.
yeah. Coming out, bro. He's scared, but nah.
Shebo.
Appreciate you, brother.
All right, bro. Shebo Dave, where you at? Oh, you know I got to finish it out like this, though.
Look, you're one of the best finishers in boxing. Like, I know you didn't finish Devin Haney, but you had him drowned.
Ref saved him. I should have knocked him. I just didn't have the conditioning.
I think it still bothers you, huh?
Yes, because I should have knocked him out in that 11th, man. I was playing around too much. Yeah. And I was like, ha, like, bro. Man. But next time, that next time, buddy, you won't have a next time. I'm finishing you. You will never box again if we fight again, and you know that. And I bow to that. If we fight again, you will never box again. I promise you that.
But look, Oscar Duarte is fighting on your arm.
Hey, bro. Well, like I said, you got Keyshawn Davis at motherfucking Devin helmet. Ryan Garcia at Devin helmet. He need to be fighting one of those guys, man. He need to be fighting one of those guys. Flat the fuck out, bro. I gotta see that man fight one of them guys, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just the fact of the matter. I need to see Devin. If he want to be great, his biggest fight is fucking Ryan Garcia. Let's be real. The biggest matchup for Devin Haney is Ryan Garcia. Ain't no other bigger fight. Ain't no other bigger storyline than Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney for real, for Devin Haney. Other than that, it's Keyshawn. Other than that, it'd probably be Shakur or Tank. Those are the only four motherfuckers that people want to see him mix it up with, unless he gonna mix it up and unify up at 170, at 147. You know what I mean? That's all we want from Devin right there, pretty much. But them boys got scary behavior, man. Very scary behavior, dog. Scary behavior, man. You know what I like to say. You know what I like to do.
What's up, man? What? Yo, this punk motherfucker throwing shit at us, man. Man, I smell something, man. You smell something? I definitely smell something in my hair. I smell pussy. Yo, he's a pussy, man. Stick his head.
Pussy. The boy's pussy, bro. For dead ass, bro. Dead ass, man. For real, bro. Them boys is pussy, bro. Flat out. That's all I can say for them. Them boys is pussy over there, bro. You know what I'm saying? The Haneys and the Hanos clan. Pussy. 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 They move like pussies out here, bro. That's why I said this is sorry but not sorry boxing talk, man. We are unapologetic about this shit. We're going to keep being unapologetic and give y'all the real on this motherfucker, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all we can do is keep it real, man. You know what I'm saying? J-Man will tell you. Mr. Oserizic here tell you. You know what I'm saying? Us guys from the 513, we real, we authentic, we unapologetic with this shit, man. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But overall, though, man, the sport, I feel like the sport is in a great space right now, bro. I feel like it's in a great space. Is it things that can be better within the sport of boxing? Hell fucking yeah, it can. You know what I'm saying? But we got to just work with what we got with the fights that we have, and we got a lot of action coming up. We got fights booked up all the way up to the summer right now, bro. So that's why I be saying motherfuckers talking about boxing dead. Like, nigga, there's hella action out here, bro. People hit me up with fights and let me know. It's fights I know of I can't even talk about. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm behind the scenes tapped in with some people, you feel me? Like, I said, I'll just sit back laughing at that shit, you feel me? Just kill like y'all thought, oh, Zuffa, nigga, boxing lit right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's lit right now, dog. You know what I mean? But this is going to be a crazy week, like I said, man. This Barrios versus Garcia fight week. Carissa Shields, she fighting Saturday, fighting Franchise Cruz Zern in the rematch Sunday. That fight is Sunday. Wood versus Warrington 2 in the UK. The rematch of that fight, that's happening Saturday early in the day, man. So we got a lot of action, bro, man. And like I said, we active all week. Tomorrow, let me go ahead and bring this to attention real quick before we get out of here. Tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern time. Got another conversation, man. Up and coming guy, man. Nico Da Vinci Woods, man. Featherweight, 5-0, 4 knockouts, hailing from Washington, D.C. So if y'all from the DMV, y'all may be familiar with him. But he gonna be on the channel tomorrow, man. Chopping it up with your boy at 5 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow, man. So conversation with CamJ, Nico Da Vinci Woods. Gonna be a good one, man. It's gonna be another good one, man, for sure, man. So y'all definitely don't want to miss out tomorrow, man, on this conversation. And I want to mention, I got another conversation. I ain't gonna say the name of the person, but we got another conversation we got coming up this week too, later this week, man, with one of my guys that's definitely in depth and tapped in and heavy in the sport, man. So I ain't gonna tell you the name of who it is, but we got one of my favorite guys, man, that you know what I'm saying, I've been chopping up with, and I been building a great rapport with, coming on the show later this week too, man, on the channel, man. So like I said, we active, man. This is gonna be a great week of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all watch this on the playback, hit the like button, hit the hype button, comment, subscribe. If you ain't subscribed, share the content on all your socials, man. We active out here, man. We working. And I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow, man, 5 p.m. Eastern time with my dog, man, Nico Woods, man. So we definitely lit, and we will see y'all tomorrow. We out of here.
All my life I had to be patient. Like Meek Millie, I was dream chasing. Finger to the law when I see haters.
Before I stop, hey, follow me on all socials, man. Hey, I'm accessible, man. You can follow me on Twitter, follow me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, follow CamJNetwork on all the social platforms, man. Y'all want to tap in with your boy, talk to me directly, you know what I'm saying? I'm accessible, so tap in with your boy T Hill. He'll let you know. T Hill, that's my guy. You know what I mean? So see y'all tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern time, man, with Nico Da Vinci Woods, man, for sure. We out of here. Follow your boy on all socials, CamJNetwork, you heard?
All my life I had to be patient. Like Meek Millie, I was dream chasing. Finger to the law when I see haters. Oh, the feeling when you tell your niggas we made it. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. life, I had to be patient. Like Meek Millie, I was dream chasing. Finger to the law when I see haters. Oh, the feeling when you tell your niggas we made it. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Rest in peace, the Nippy was the street savior. Got my credit right now, I need acres. Gotta turn your dirty money into clean paper. Trying to own a franchise without a key player. I go through hoes like I weave laces. Tree blazers, let they mama noodles be flavored. Meat takers that be acting like the D sacred. You bust in, you would think they on their knees praying. Then I slide like a screensaver. When I'm done, make some scrambled eggs, cheese bacon. Then it's on to the next, I ain't a speed dater. Little bitch ain't gon' hear from me till weeks later. I don't see no things changing. Kids still dodging bullets like they seen Matrix. These young niggas really need saving, but OGs won't teach them that the street's dangerous. All my life I had to be patient. Like Meek Millie, I was dream chasing. Finger to the law when I see haters. Oh, the feeling when you tell your niggas we made it.